Hey, folks, welcome back to the Bob Harvey Channel. I'm so glad to see everybody, and I hope you're doing great and having a great week. And, we have a scheduled what I'm supposed to talk about, but the heck with that. I want to talk about the videos we just posted. I spent last night, I watched three of the back videos, which we're going to do a little bit of work to them too, but a little, boosting. But the I just it was a magical looking at green turtle, and I said the only thing negative I could say about green turtle, I wish it was 100 miles closer, you know, but it is kind of far. 100, I think it's about 190 miles, something like
Yeah.
that.
What was the
Um,
length of the trip going from
6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah, and we didn't kill it. We had another boat with us too, and which was funny. Like you know how we all go to the back of the boat and pee. Well, I I go back in the boat to pee, and there's like a boat right behind me all the time. I said I figured if their eyes are that good,
Right.
you
Right.
know. But
Fair enough.
anyway,
Here's your view.
they're probably the husband and wife in the boat were probably going, oh, here's that guy peeing again, But that's our
Hey,
bathroom.
that's you're traveling across for 6 hours.
Yeah,
Eventually, you're gonna meet the back of the boat.
yeah. But anyway, it was a real nice trip. This is the best time of year to do anything. It really is. It's just like the forecast right now for this week and next week. It's just like every day. It's like 88 and beautiful with a chance of showers. So they have to throw the chance of showers just to cover themselves. But
Absolutely.
basically, there's no wind. They're saying 9 miles an hour
Wow.
out of the east.
So
Which
gorgeous
is
weather.
that's no wind.
Yeah.
So anyway, you just look. The trees aren't even moving. I do the old palm tree check. That's no wind. We don't really care about rain on a boat. We just care about the wind. So, but anyway, we're going to go fishing next week, and so we had more of the last trip, which was beautiful. Um, it was green turtle extravaganza. We just had a ball, but we really didn't fish. So this week we're going to go fishing, and we're not going to end up anywhere other than back at the dock. But so we're going to try and catch some fish. I want to try and catch a swordfish this coming week.
Man,
And
imagine you'd be the bill collector.
yeah,
That's our nickname for Bob, the bill collector. We're gonna
well, I
put a
got to get
float
a
on him
bill.
instead of a what do they call that big the big sickle? Not a sickle, but what's that big giant hook that he has?
Oh yeah,
You're gonna have a gaff instead.
yeah,
You call it bill collector.
yeah. The sigh. I think it's called a
the sigh.
sigh.
Yeah, Death would have the sigh, and he's in a
Yeah,
black coat with a hoodie. He'll be Bob in there, but he'll have a gaff, a
yeah.
fish gaff.
I got a big gaff too, right
Yeah, you
next
can
to
bring
you.
that one.
And
Wherever it is.
but you know, we're going to try and catch a sortie, and I'm going to. I don't really want to do more than one bill because I don't really like eating swordfish. It's like dry. It's I don't. You can't get it not dry. I mean,
Yeah,
somehow if you
you need
cook
like
it,
gravy for it or something.
yeah. But
Some sort of sauce.
I just put together a little kit for the boat of soy sauce, toasted sesame. So we're going to have a sashimi. We can
Hey,
we have loads of knives. We just
I believe Austin was saying, in the last live stream, something to do with or maybe he mentioned it to you directly, that people are catching wahoo right now
yeah.
at our
Oh man,
store.
that's the best eating fish there is.
That
I
there
would
you have
rather
it.
eat a wahoo over a tuna.
You need some sashimi.
Oh no, I have
Or
the
tuna,
kit.
man. We'll take a tuna, but the wahoo would be the prize.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it up over top. That I think that's the only storage spot we have.
Yeah, right.
You know, and that's I think we got that dry now.
Cool, cool.
You know, but the our boat we have troubles. We struggle to find a dry spot, and then even like there's a dry spot you're supposed to put your computer in and plug it in and everything. And when you wash the boat, that has an inch of water in it.
Yeah, right. It's like, ooh, probably not a bad or probably not a good idea to do that.
Nah,
No,
but you got to wash the boat.
yeah.
But and then you have to go around and dry out the cell phone spots.
Mhm.
But it's a good boat, I'll tell you. So now we have an issue with an engine, and Mercury's just killing it. I'll tell you, some whoever I don't really know who it is. I don't know the guy's name, But whoever at Mercury is in charge, he's from Georgia, and he's in charge of our area, and he's taken a personal interest. He watches our channel
Yeah.
because I get Mercury service work and channel advice, and
Channel advice is always good advice.
unsolicited free advice
There you have it.
from Mercury. But anyway, it's cool. I mean, they are taking care of us so good. Mercury, I just really admire that
Why don't
company.
you just a quick recap of what happened to that engine and now what's going to happen?
We really don't know. I mean, there's an oil leak when you park it. I noticed when we pulled into Green Turtle, there was an oil sheen. Did you notice that?
I did.
And
It wasn't a lot, but it was
no,
certainly there.
it's just a freaking leaker, and we got to keep adding oil.
Couple drops. It's not much though.
So they can't find it. They replaced the seals. They've done everything like what you just assume it would be,
Right.
and that hasn't worked. So it could be maybe there's a void in the casting,
Mhm.
microscopic,
Yeah, but enough, a drop of oil will get through, and that's it.
Yeah, the
It's
engine
just-
runs tremendous. Like when we were coming back and going over to Green Turtle, I was in the back seat, and I got up and looked at the engine instruments a couple times,
Mhm.
and they were just like we were running 4,200 RPMs, and every engine was exactly 4,200.
Wow.
Straight all the way across. I mean, the engines are running. The power in that boat is matched perfectly.
Absolutely.
And this boat, this engine, the number 2 engine, I call it. If you're looking at it left or right, it's like the second engine in,
Mhm.
and it's going to get a new long block.
Yeah.
And so basically, Mercury, I think their factory's in Georgia. They assembled this block and this pistons and all that stuff, the cranks, cams, and what have you.
The heads on there too.
Yeah, the heads, everything's in there. And then our guy has to come on, I think Wednesday or Thursday. They're going to take it off with Millennial Marina.
Meridian.
Meridian, I'm
Meridian,
sorry. I
One of
was
those.
I knew I
Meridian
was
Marinas,
I knew I was going
they
to say
have
it
a
wrong.
forklift they're going to do it with.
Yeah, they're going to do it. They have an attachment
Yeah.
that goes on a forklift to lift that head off, the power head. It goes in the
Wow.
truck and goes back to the shop.
Wow.
So we won't actually see any of the magic happening because they have to take
Well, they're gonna
all.
take it to the shop.
They have to take all that stuff off, every
Yeah.
hose and tube and
Of course.
what have you.
Well, it looks like a brain in there. It's got so many.
It doesn't look like a
wires and-
car engine, that's
no,
for sure.
it's way more complicated in many ways.
And I'll tell you, if I handed you a screwdriver and said, "Here, go fix the left-hand dongle," you have no idea what
It's
anything.
like an airplane engine.
Yeah.
And they're all vertical. It's just so bizarre.
Yeah. But they're going to take it back to their shop. Two Rivers are just fabulous, and they're going to switch it around and just bring it back. They said it'll just be one day off, and the next day they'll bring it back.
So it's only going to be that. Wow, they're going to do that in one day.
They're going to have
I
us
wish them
running
luck.
by. I mean, they're saying they're going to have us running by
Maybe 2
Friday,
days.
but I mean, we're not in. We're in no
It's all
hurry.
good.
Be nice if it shows up, but
Oh, that'd be great.
we're not going to freak out if it's not.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just got between Mercury and Two Rivers, we have the best people. And I'm not like, they're not a sponsor or anything. I'm just really admire the company. I really admire the 600 engines. I mean, they're making.
Maybe they could give you 1 or 2 of them.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're making bacon with these. I don't think our boat would hold anything bigger than we got.
You know, well, are the 600s V12s?
Yeah.
Oh. So
They're
even-
humongous. They're
they're
freaking
heavier, too.
humongous. And then they don't turn. Just the bottom turns.
Oh, that's even crazier.
Yeah.
So the engine will stay straight.
Always
but the-
straight.
I would think
That's how
as
they
a
steer it.
captain, I would be like, you look back and you could see which way the engines are.
Nah.
You can look
Yeah.
back and they're all going to be straight, but your rudders. Can
Well,
be
we
over the other.
we got
Must be a screen
I
there.
think it's the 28th or 29th of October. We're going to the boat show.
Yeah, that's
So
coming up soon.
we're going to be filming and
You'd be part of Twin Bee's booth, really. And,
Yeah.
you can
We're
even
gonna
take
do
a
it.
ride on the Belladonna.
yeah, our boat's supposed
You're
to be
qualified.
I have to buy another boat.
Yeah.
Fuck oops, I didn't say that.
Yeah, no.
We're not doing that.
No. Twin Bee
because
all the way.
no, I meant I'm not taking a ride on the Twin Bee. I'll have to buy a new Twin Bee.
Oh well, wait a minute.
Because they only take for their boat rides when you're close to signing.
Yeah, you gotta be close.
That's Donna and I did the boat ride last year, And
A lot of fun. Well, that's what sold
and
you.
actually, I was with Little Penny. This guy had a Penny Hardaway jersey on. Guy from the Bahamas. He bought one. I think everybody on that ride bought a 40-footer.
Which is incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
that proves when you went on that boat and you felt what it was doing and how it handled, you said, well, clearly this is the boat for me.
Well, you know what the first takeaway was? I got there early and I was filming, just starting to film. Um, and I was flipped out by how high the sides were. The
Yeah.
sides are like, they're so high. That boat is so safe.
That is a huge benefit, because if you're riding along and you do hit a wave or a wake or something, catch yourself off balance, a lot of boats, the side of the boat is much lower, so you could easily flip over.
Yep.
With
They're
your waist.
they're down at your knees.
Yeah.
And this
So,
is above your waist.
waist.
Above your waist.
Your balance, you're going to be able to catch
And
yourself.
I actually walk around the boat a lot while we're going 50 miles an hour. And,
no
we'll go up front. We'll go from the front to the back, or I just walk around and checking things, and
It's fun.
it is really to take a walk
Mm-hmm.
and try and keep the junk out of the walkways and stuff, But,
There's a lot of supplies you have on your boat. A lot
yeah.
of fishing equipment.
Yeah, but anyway, it's going to be exciting. We'll have the new engine back, and Donnie asked a good question. Does the warranty start over? I said, I don't know.
Well, we'll go find out.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just so tickled to death with the job they're doing.
Yeah.
But I don't think that when the warranty's up in 7 years, I'll own that boat. I'll probably be on to something.
You'll probably move on to something,
Yeah,
because there's always new stuff that pops up.
I never keep.
Something that'll tickle your fancy.
Yeah, I never
and it
keep
might
them.
be another Twin Bee. Who knows?
Well, I love Twin V. But Twin V, I would imagine, and I'm not speaking for them, obviously, I don't know anything, but I imagine it's like an arms race. They probably got to have a 45-footer in the works,
Oh, they got their
because
plan.
you can't just stay at 40 foot when everybody else is going to 52, 54.
They're doing 50-foot catamarans.
Yeah, with 4 600s on the back.
Go big or go
It's
home.
like an arms race, you know what I mean? It's so.
It
Like
really
I said,
is.
I don't have any insider information,
Things
but
are happening in the marketplace.
but yeah, I just think to be viable, you got to keep building
Keep
more.
improving upon what you have,
And if they build a 45-footer, I'm first in line.
I mean, imagine. I think adding 5 more feet, and it'll probably give you another foot wider or something. Who knows? Or maybe they'll keep it the same. I don't know.
We certainly
Very
don't
wide.
need it, but
It's a very wide boat.
we don't need it, but we will take it.
Oh, right.
You know.
But I'll tell you, 5 more feet on there. Oh man, you have so much more room
For launching drones.
Yeah, you'll have a true launching pad for it.
Yeah.
But you'll have so much more too. It'll be just for fishing. It'll be that much more. On your boat, you could really stretch your arms. If you have 9, 10 people on board, everybody feels. You don't feel claustrophobic. You don't feel, oh, this boat's too
No,
full.
everybody.
Sitting and comfortable.
Well, I tell you what, I was cool picture. When I was watching our back videos, and one of them, Rick, the manager of Meridian, he was like, "Hey, waving or something,"
Yeah.
Everybody was comfortable and like, like you almost, oh, there's Rick. You forget who's on board,
Because
especially
it's so much space.
yeah,
it's
like
nice.
Ifinia was camped up on a bow, up on that big I don't know, sofa thing, whatever that is,
The lounge.
and then I was in the second row back.
Yeah.
Captain Kidd was he was driving.
Great.
He was slaving behind the wheel. It was great,
Yeah.
man.
Definitely.
It was everybody had their little spot. It was really comfortable.
I gotta say, I mean,
I think Shad was up front too. He
moved around a bit.
Yeah.
He had different zones, and then he was also in the back.
Yeah.
With the other gentleman there, I don't remember his name, but yeah, there were so many, cool moments in that. What was it? Abacos. That's what it's
It
called.
was a great
Great
video.
Abaco.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
was a
name.
great
Great
video,
Abaco. Green Turtle Key.
And then you know what else too? I was thinking about, just looking back on the video, like when I was giving you the tour, and I said, why do they need this big of a dump?
Oh yeah,
The dump's like a mile long.
They haven't seen this video. We're gonna have a video that's gonna be posted on
that was
Saturday morning. It comes
Oh,
out.
okay.
And it's a golf cart ride through the entire island of Green Turtle Cay.
Yeah.
And basically, and then we passed this dump They had, what was it, pallets of wood?
They had at least a
Thousands.
football field
Oh,
full of
I would
pallets,
say almost.
and they were maybe like 10 pallets high.
Oh yeah, more than that.
Like,
They had a mountain at one point.
somebody
back there.
please come take these pallets.
Yeah, like.
I mean, what the hell are they doing with all those pallets?
Yeah, is that just like they just, maybe they could build houses with them? Maybe they sell them to the local. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of crazy.
they
There was
can't
a
burn
lot.
them because it's hot. You don't need firewood over there, you know.
Maybe they burn them at night or something when you're not, everybody's in bed. I don't know how that works. But either way, that's a very fun trip. We go around the island, and then we end up at this one place. It's this kind of memorial for the loyalists, but
The losers.
the losers, because tell me the story.
Well,
George Washington. Or
Yeah, these people hated George Washington,
That's right.
and they were they wanted a king.
Yes.
Like now there's this movement, no more kings or no
Right,
kings or
They
some bullshit.
wanted a king.
They wanted a king. These people,
British
they
loyalists.
were like in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know, all of those areas there. And they wanted a king, and they went to the Bahamas in protest.
Well,
They
got kicked
left.
out.
They got kicked
They
out.
got chased out. Basically.
I guess they were going to kill him or
yeah,
else.
they were the turncoats of George Washington.
And then they had this garden, which we were walking around these trails.
Yeah.
And then we were told later on, I don't know if you were there, but somebody said that if you look down on that,
Yes.
that was the British flag with all those
I
walkways.
remember that. Yeah.
But we didn't know it when we were there.
Yeah, we at the time when we were filming, we really didn't realize.
But now when you look at the video, you
Yeah.
can kind of tell that that was the British.
Yeah, when you first see it,
Flag.
you go, "Oh, I see the shape of the British
Yeah.
flag." So you'll look for that in the video. It's
And some of those busts, they're all bronze.
yeah,
They were from maybe 1800s,
yeah,
all the way up
more.
to 1950s.
So wow, they were turncoats. It was the entire history of the American turncoats.
Yeah.
Of the Bahamas.
And I wonder how they made them, because, like, if you have, say, like wrinkles around your eyes, they were in the bronze. I mean, like,
They do like a plaster cast.
and then like some of them had suits on and a tie and stuff. That was in the
What if it's
bronze.
just an artist, like a sculptor, that just
I don't
sculpted,
know
like,
how they
something
did
out of
it.
clay,
I-
and then they bronzed it.
I wondered if they put like some kind of plaster on them and
Yeah,
then
like-
peeled it off.
Peel it off. See it in Hollywood when they do all that, when they plaster somebody's face. But
So that's how they would get all those
interesting
wrinkles.
process. Yeah.
You know, the
They look natural. They look real.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were, and then the hair was weird on them. Like
Like,
they were just stuck. They stuck in bronze
yeah, like,
shafts, like
yeah, it was very weird. Very
It
weird.
was, and then everything was corroded too, because it was 70 years old, at least minimum, to 150 years old.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, we
That thing had been in the works for decades and decades.
well, they're obviously we didn't read all the material on it, but every plaque had a story,
Yeah,
and then there was the main plaque that gave.
I read
the
some
real
of
story.
them,
Yeah,
and
you read a few.
but there probably was 25 plaques,
at least.
heads there.
Maybe 30. There was a lot.
Yeah.
There was quite a bit. We got some good drone footage of the where we were at the Bluff House. You could see the whole. We were on the top of the mountain. We launched the drone up there, so you'll see that footage.
And that mountain was pretty big, because we
That
were
was a pretty good
we went to
size.
lunch
Yeah.
down at some place,
Well, it was the restaurant. Oh, the very
something
beginning.
turtle maybe,
Yeah, the
drunken turtle or
Yeah.
tipsy turtle.
Tipsy Turtle. It's in the video. It's in the
Yeah.
very beginning, and I got some nice footage of their beach.
But then when we
Nice.
went back up, that was pretty darn big hill.
Oh yeah, that was like a
Eh,
45-degree angle. almost,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, it was
Well, but-
steeper than you think,
Exactly.
But it was a beautiful spot, and also what was interesting in retrospect, it didn't dawn on me at the time, but where the loyalists were, or the losers, George Washington's defamation league.
Right.
They were that was all 1700 buildings. That
all of it,
really
yeah.
quite old,
Mhm.
1800s, but mostly the 1700s.
I think we passed it was either a church or a school or something, and that was obviously from that era.
Yeah,
It was all made of like of adobe material almost.
Yeah.
Something. It's pretty cool.
and then there's one area where we were on the top of that spine of that, and there was some nice houses up
Oh,
there.
Yeah, I mean people had some.
The view was,
amazing
oh man, the view was like crazy.
I mean, it's impressive as you're going along the path, and then suddenly you just end up at some killer house.
Yeah.
Just epic views, and a lot of things under construction. Always things happening there for sure.
And I think they were like, Hollywood people there.
I think so too.
You
I
know
think
what we were told,
obviously there's
like
it's not cheap to live there.
I don't
So
know who they were,
or
but
have a house.
where we went, Old Bahama Bay, that's John Travolta had a house there because it had an airport,
Yeah,
and he would fly his planes in and out of there.
which is nice. I mean,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
and now they have a chain across it, so we can't go in because
I
they're having
know. I wonder if that's going to get resolved. I think it will.
I don't think anything fast over
Nothing
there.
fast. You don't think? I think by next season. I mean,
I don't know.
it'd
I
be
hope so.
imperative for the new owner to get up and running before the season starts, so they can get those bookings coming in.
I hope so, but we don't know.
But it's a great location. It really is, and the property is in fairly good condition. It just needs a little TLC in some of the rooms and maybe a little fumigation in a couple other ones.
Yeah, they had termites.
Yeah, I remember the termite. Oh my God,
But
that was very.
it's
very
a beautiful
revealing.
spot. But I actually know a guy. I shouldn't say his name in public, but who owns one of those buildings.
Yeah.
And John Travolta owns the end building, the pink building.
We pointed that one out.
And then this friend of mine, who's a captain, he owns one, and they haven't paid him a dime in like 5-6 years.
Wow.
Like when he's, like we go there and we pay, I don't know, say $400 a night to stay there.
Yeah.
And then when it's time for him to get his payback, they just send him a bill.
Oh.
Here's a bill for a roof, for door,
we
windows.
rented the room out a number of times. Thank you very much.
But you owe us. You owe us.
You didn't make enough. Sorry.
For year after year, he hasn't got a dime out of it. And
that's outrageous. I'd be a little concerned about that.
So all those buildings are owned by somebody,
Yeah, they're all like not timeshares or whatever you call that. They're part of the resort, but you own it, and then you rent it back to the resort.
And you just don't get paid. They get paid, but you don't.
Like
that's a typical Bahama deal. Like I would never.
Unless if you're visiting your place often, make it worth your time, and then if they rent it out, cool. But I don't know.
I don't. I think it's better off to just go over there in your boat, have a good time, and if there's a problem, nope, we just don't go in there. We'll go somewhere else.
Well, what they say, even on some islands, you only get maybe 2% back on your return. I think we were mentioning something like that on some islands, not all, but that could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the.
The guy wanted me to give him $1 million, and I would get 2% back a year.
It's rough. Right?
And it was a good deal for me.
Yeah. Well,
he says, you could come there 6 times a year.
Yeah.
Gee,
but
I'm going to come. How about I come 12 times a year, and I'll keep my $1 million?
Yeah, right.
How about? Because we had the bill.
Every time I go there.
We have the bill right here. We paid $485 a night for room charge, but we had a whole house. There was a bedroom.
2-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Yeah.
Big place.
Big giant,
and it was 1,500 square feet maybe.
And it was beautiful. It was
well
like
done.
big giant moldings on everything.
Well done.
It was really nice. We had a refrigerator, which we didn't have anything in it.
Yeah.
But
that's all right.
we didn't even bother going shopping or anything. We just.
Well, you're only there for a few days, and the restaurant was down
Did
there.
we even have coffee there?
Yeah, we did. You had a tough night one time when you were up real late, and but we had coffee a couple times. Then you had the iced tea, and I think that's what kept you up all night.
Man, I had tough. I only slept 2 hours last night.
Oh,
I couldn't sleep.
Tough sleep too.
Last night at all.
All right,
I got up at 4.
I got up. He's gonna get some sleep.
I got up 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh man.
And
so you've been up since 4?
Yeah.
Whoa.
For no reason.
For just random happenstance. You'll crash out, I'm sure, tonight.
I hope.
I hope you do, man. You gotta get.
I hope the Phillies are going to L.A.
What? There's a game tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were off last night. Yeah, they were off last night. I had the night off.
Yeah, you had a night off, but you stayed up too late.
Yeah.
So your night off turned into a night on.
Yeah, but anyway.
Tonight you'll watch the game, and after the game,
crash.
Boom, out like a light.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I really look forward to, and we were talking about this off camera. That's the only time I ever turn the television on. Is in the morning I get up and I see what time the Phillies play, and then I think it's they're playing like 9:40 tonight because it's in LA.
So Phillies, because it's a 3-hour difference. So.
And then So I'll probably watch the whole
You'll
thing.
watch the whole thing. You know
You
you
know,
will.
I love it though. But I look forward to it. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, that's the thing. You had the night off last night, and then tonight you're on, and
and the
you'll enjoy
Eagles
it.
are getting primed up. They're getting ready to play, but they've been having like problems with it. You know, not just drama. You know,
Yeah. Well,
this
there's always
guy's
a
this
little,
guy's getting fired or
yeah,
that guy. You know,
it's a
and
little shifty
and I
stuff
have to
going on.
say, I never heard of anybody that they're talking about. I don't know one player on the team. They're all young
Oh, they're
guys.
just new recruits or
Yeah, they're young
whatever.
guys. You know,
Yeah.
and I never heard of them.
They're like,
They haven't made an impact. You
yeah,
know,
maybe this season, a handful of them will make that impact, and you go, okay,
you'll
that's
know their
so and
name.
so. Okay.
By December, you'll know their
Yeah, and
name.
then the next season, oh, so and so did that,
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, cool. Now you
But
got,
like the big news now is like I never heard of those
like,
guys.
who the hell are these guys?
You know, so it's fun though. I'm really
It's
looking
entertaining.
forward, and I think I could be wrong, but I think it starts next week.
Wow.
The Eagle season starts,
They
or the
actually,
week after
it's
next.
got to be the week after. It's after Labor
I
Day,
think
isn't
it's
it?
like September the 7th or 8th
Yeah, so
is the
yeah,
first
it's basically
game.
a week. You're gonna be
But the
there.
first game
Yeah.
starts like Monday night football starts, then Thursday night, then
Man,
Saturday night, and then Sunday.
you've been watching too much sports. You're gonna forget about fishing.
But what about no? What
Oh
about
shit! I gotta go fishing.
no? What about well? We
You
got
can bring your phone with you.
Starlink. We got Starlink.
You'll be fishing with your phone in your hand, watching the game or whatever.
I don't know why we can't get the Starlink to go right into the Garmin's,
Oh, that's a good question. I don't
or we'll
know.
put a television somewhere else. But
That'd be kind of cool if you could mount like a little screen up.
that Starlink we got does everything. That's
It's
amazing.
impressive. I mean, it's essentially you have full internet as you do at your home,
Yeah,
and you can access.
better.
maybe
We have
all-
actually better on the
Yeah,
boat.
I would imagine it's really fast internet. It's
Yeah,
impressive, and what a great. You think about the technology that Elon Musk has created. That technology didn't exist 5 years ago or whatever it was,
yeah.
and now every boat that's out there. They used to have a satellite phone, and they, that
Oh,
was
I
the
had
only-
one.
Yeah, but that was your communication.
I had a box.
Yeah.
And then remember when we got down to we used to buy them at Radio Shack. We had the box. We got down to just a bag
A
phone.
bag with a phone in it.
Yeah.
My mom had one of those. She had to have one for her work.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid, it was the 80s or whatever. And she, oh, look at the phone. It had like a cable to it, and it was
Yeah.
just this box with a big, giant battery. It was like this satellite type thing.
And back in those years, I drove Broncos. Just I never
Oh,
had
yeah,
nothing but Broncos.
Man, those
And
things are
the satellite phone. Well, it wasn't a
awesome.
satellite
Fit in
phone,
the
but
back seat
was
here.
the holes underneath of the seat. The whole thing was that big,
Giant phone.
And
But you could make a call when you needed to.
yeah, but they were half duplex. You had to go at the end of the sentence, go out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were
like
half
that. They
half
were just
duplex. Because I would
signal
sit.
back and forth like
I
a
would sit in
TV
a
almost.
refinery where they would do big, they call them turnarounds, and they would take the catalyst crackers apart,
Wow.
and I would sit there and just be writing orders and call them back, truckloads of material they needed, like, 40 oxygen, 20
Yeah.
breathing air, welding shields, gloves, all this stuff, and then I would go around from trailer to trailer getting the orders, and I'd sit in a phone call and just phone call
You
back.
could be right in the car.
But I would have to go 48 gloves out.
Weird, really.
Because it
it
was
one signal out, one signal in.
yeah. Then they would talk, and I had to listen.
How cool.
It was
though.
called half duplex.
half duplex.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a CB,
but it
long
wasn't around
distance.
just a couple years.
Yeah, they only did it.
But that phone was huge. That phone
Yeah.
was huge.
And you remember pagers?
Yeah,
That was like
I
if
never
somebody
had a
wanted to get a
pager.
hold of you, they page you.
Yeah, I never had a pager.
Oh, you never had a pager?
My employees did.
Yeah, I was gonna say your employees probably did.
Yeah.
You don't want it. You could never have dealt with pagers.
Nah, what would I?
Fuck off.
I was on the phone to the business all the time.
You'd probably throw the pager.
We were actually in Hong Kong, and Donna has pictures of me on the phone. And I'd be like micromanaging. Well, tell that truck to go down and make a left.
Oh,
You
really?
know,
That's awesome.
and bullshit like that. We'd have like trucks would knock mirrors off with a bus,
Oh,
and
we
everybody in
gotta fix
there
this.
was I'm paralyzed. I can't walk.
Don't worry, crawl if you have to.
No, it's bullshit. It's just like insurance scams, and against
Shenanigans.
having trucks on a road in the city of Philadelphia was like, always
out of country, all kinds of you never know where and how, and
yeah.
always a happenstance. It's gonna happen. Yep, it happened.
Yeah, that's the truth,
Uh,
But anyway, it was good. But I spent a lot of time on phones, and now It's not even a thing.
Full on satellite on your boat, where you could literally watch stream movies, international call. It doesn't matter. You have full access.
And it's a big one.
Land.
We got a big one.
Yeah.
Now they're small. Ours is like this big.
Well, you have the big one though. You have the cool one. The small ones are cool, but they're not as powerful.
No.
And I think the one that you have, you see, the smaller ones when you're going, let's say 30 miles an hour, crossing the ocean, they don't have the communication speed or something like that. So if you're moving in the ocean and you're trying to track satellite, I think it has a tougher time. Whereas the big one, it really has a bandwidth.
Yeah, ours is a Mac
Something
Daddy.
like that.
Ours is the Mac Daddy, man.
It's a Mac Daddy.
It's
but it
so
works
good.
Flawlessly.
Yeah. In fact, I wish we could get like a giant extension cord, because when you go up to the room, you park the boat, then you go up to the room.
Yeah.
And,
but it does. You have to have the boat not on, but it will suck your batteries dry.
Yeah.
So if the boat is plugged in, you're good. Just let it run.
We never plugged in this whole time. You know, but
batteries were good. Well, they were replaced, so they are new batteries and they're hooked up correctly. Remember when first?
Yeah, there was one wire that went nowhere.
Yeah, like how does that happen? Like
it's complicated.
Something to do with those underwater lights, I would imagine.
Those friggin' underwater. They were the worst. That was the dumbest. Well, you make mistakes.
Hey, but
I made a mistake.
And it was like one of those mistakes where you kind of would never realize it was going to cause you a problem.
You know what? That was a $700 option. I thought, oh shit, I'll just get it. And then it ended up costing me probably $4,000. We got it.
$4,000 almost, because you had sets of people working on it.
And there's only 3 out of 4 work now. And I told the guy, just call that good. Because sure enough, we'll be down to 2 underwater lights. And we've never turned them on anyway.
I know. You've never been there at night.
We don't go at night.
Yeah.
I don't know what was I thinking?
Well, I will admit, though, for kitting out the boat, you wanted to kit it out.
Yeah.
And it would be, the boat is capable of night fishing if you need to. You have beautiful lights.
You can honestly say right now, I was thinking about this yesterday. There's not one thing, like we go down and I have that under the big giant reel for towing for deep fishing, but the downrigger. But other than that boat, I can't think of one option we could even put on there. I mean, it has
run out of space.
No, it has.
What else could you put? I mean,
downriggers
we got really cool up on there.
More cameras, and we have suction cup mounts for those.
We've got what, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, which is interesting.
5 different DJI.
Which is interesting is this camera. This camera here.
It's amazing quality.
This weighs maybe a pound, and we have mounts that are for 300-pound mounts.
Yeah.
So they're not even going to notice. They're not even going to notice it's here.
It's like somebody put a finger on it.
But you can pull yourself up.
Pull-ups on it.
You
literally could.
Those and also those suction cup mounts. They're very hard to take off.
Yeah.
They don't want to let go. But these cameras are amazing. And everything you see on our channel is done with these little cameras.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're bite-sized cameras.
Yep.
And I think we have like 6 of them now.
Yeah, we got a lot. I mean, we
we
got enough where you're going to see every angle.
Yeah.
Once we get
nose cam.
Yeah, the nose cam. But once we get
throat cam.
Once we get them mounted, we're going to be able to, have coverage on that.
And this is click-off cam. It's supposed to click right off.
And it's
magnetic click-off cam. Whoop.
Usually they were screwed in. You'd have to screw them in.
Yeah. In fact, all of our equipment has a screw on the top.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
Well, watch. Sorry.
We need a anti-click-off cam.
We got this thing, which you basically, it's just here.
Oh, it's a converter?
Well, watch.
We have some kind of, they call them dongles in this business, in this trade.
Dongles.
We have every dongle known to man, which is basically a piece of plastic. Somebody designed, hey, you need a piece of plastic that looks like this. And anyway,
so that's how that would work.
They're really cool. I mean, these are cool. I think to get.
So now you can screw it in.
Yeah, but you got to take it off of there to do it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a jobby, but.
But they're just well made. I mean, and weren't they made in China? These things?
Yes, I believe they are. That's probably not the right one.
No, it's not. You need the longer one. But
longer.
there's
But anyway,
so many parts.
we have a whole bag of them somewhere.
Yeah, dongles, and then it's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great
It's a
system.
fabulous. I mean, DJI, kudos to them because they've cornered the marketplace. GoPros, you know,
I don't even
they were
think
wonderful
I
cameras.
don't think
but
they even make GoPros anymore, do
I
they?
bet you they're still in business, but they've really DJI's got the
I
marketplace.
swear I thought I heard that
It might
they don't
be.
make new ones
I
anymore.
would, I would not be surprised because who can compete? You know, why bother at this point? They've taken the entire marketplace. If you're doing any videos, you're gonna have a DJI product.
Yeah.
You're gonna have it. Whether
And our drone,
drone,
Mr. Drone.
yeah. Talk about your drone and what's happening with
Look
that.
look at the beautiful gold lame finish on my drone.
Yes, well done, well done.
And we bought this kit to make our drone gold, but we ordered it for the wrong drone,
It's the wrong one,
so it doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Well, we're gonna have that thing.
But we have
fitted
it.
out.
We have it ordered.
Yeah.
And then I found out that we also ordered
Gold for that.
Gold for the cameras are all going to be gold.
It'll look kind of neat.
Gold
lame. All gold everywhere.
Gold lame.
Yep, yep.
And anyway, we also have purple, candy apple purple coming,
like a metallic
and,
purple
and metallic red.
Oh, you got all of them.
So we're gonna, we'll have the red. Hey, take the purple camera.
That's actually a good idea because then
Yeah.
you can kind of independently know which is which.
And these have numbers in them too. I don't know if you can see, but
see that.
they have
You don't
numbers cut out. They're like micro cut by some kind of razor blade.
Yeah, you could put in this is drone 2 or drone 1 or camera 1, camera 2.
And
pretty cool.
Anyway, this is nice stuff, whatever. But it's all, of course, it's made in China. So we had to call China. Hey, we need more gold.
Gold of the house.
Gold plastic. But it's nice. We wanted because the drone. I want this to be more observable when it's flying. You can't even see this thing.
No,
you can hear it. You can hear it before you can
yeah.
see it.
But it's actually gonna be cool because the sun will reflect off of it too.
Yeah.
You'll get these little shimmies. It'll look like a UFO up there, man.
Well, I can only hope. I hope the government files a report on it.
My UFO shirt.
Yeah. And anyway, this is a good drone. It's a
Bob
good old
Harvey
drone.
drone is up. Bring out the military.
The anti-aircraft. But that's a good drone. And they make one better. I looked at it, I said, man, we need the better drone.
Oof.
And then it was $16,000.
Maybe we don't.
And it's like it hangs down on a boom.
It could probably
camera.
carry weight. You probably put a 5-pound.
They make them for agriculture that can carry 35 pounds.
Yeah, they'll spray chemicals over
Yeah.
over fields or whatever. And they'll just do a couple runs. Because you could fly the drone, deliver the payload over a field, and then pick up a new payload and do the other half of the field.
Yeah.
They could just do runs. And it's imagine, oftentimes, they would have to hire an aircraft to do that.
Yeah.
Some single engine plane they have to go back and forth on the fields.
This guy,
Now they just do it with the drones.
he works for decals. He will work for decals. You give him enough decals, look, he's good for another 100 miles.
Yeah.
I was just figuring out all these spots, like they're parts for another drone.
Yeah, you're just messing around with it. But we're gonna cover that whole thing when we get the right sticker in, and it'll be cool.
Eventually.
Yeah, they'll come in the
It
mail.
might take 6 trips to China
Yeah, right.
to get.
back
to
and
get,
forth,
But we're having
finally got the
fun.
gold wrap.
We're having fun with it and sort of making videos and
Yeah.
having some fun. And also we had a big session yesterday with Chat, I call him.
Chat GPT.
And Chat and I were chatting, and he
AI.
told me all the things I'm doing wrong with the channel.
We're gonna make some improvements.
And I swear, Chat will do better. But that sucker went through took him about 15 minutes, and he went through every single video and analyzed it.
Really?
Yeah, the whole channel. I think we got like 90 videos.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And he, yelled at me. Then I got it dressing down. I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I'm not allowed to talk on this subject and that. And,
But we listen to Chat GPT, but we also take him with a grain
I don't
of salt.
agree with everything he says
No,
either.
You don't have to. It's just
so
giving you input, and you.
he's probably right on every single subject. But I'm
No,
not. I don't want to be right.
don't
I
have
want
to
to
be
do.
right.
I want to do what I want to do.
You do you.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, this channel, at the end of the day, is a video journal for you,
Yeah.
or not a diary of sorts.
Yeah.
It really is told.
Or a vlog.
Yeah, vlog, because it's really told your story since we started working in January. Since you acquired the boat, you have a library of footage now, and it's pretty cool
You know, I
of your
think
journey.
back on on you and me
Man,
saying goodbye to Donna,
yeah,
and we had coats on and stuff,
yeah,
and gone down to Bradenton to look at
yep,
that boat,
yep.
and
With your nephew,
we couldn't even stay on there that long
yep.
because it was so cold.
It was really cold that day.
And
Windy too. I remember like
yeah,
40 degrees or something like that. We were
yeah.
like, all right, let's get out of here. It's freezing.
Now we could go visit our
Oh
garage,
man, yeah.
in our giant garage. That's
They're gonna put up that flag too, I would imagine.
yeah. No, we're
Get that on the road.
decorating our stall, I guess you would call it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a horse barn,
it
but
is.
it's a boat barn.
It's a big wow. It's a big boat farm. It really is. I don't know how many boats.
There's
that
less hay
Gerard
involved.
has. Yeah,
Less hay involved in our barn.
A lot less, I hope.
But
no hay, no hay.
it's a big facility. I mean, I don't know how long. I bet our building's three football fields long. Would you say?
At least two.
Yeah, more than two.
Yeah.
More
It's
than
pretty
well,
freaking big.
yeah,
Like a football field can probably almost fit into the back hanger or whatever we're at.
yeah,
And then the front one might get another one in there too because it's pretty big.
yeah.
It's pretty
And
big.
we're the first boat in, but all the way
Yeah.
the opposite end.
Yeah.
But we have a really nice spot, and I requested it because it's right by the door, and it also has
nice.
there's a man door. Like, thought if we stayed late, we
Yeah.
could let ourselves out.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna be doing late,
Well, but you never know. We got a live stream we're doing or something.
we'd be cooking hot dogs or something.
Yeah, right. Cooking
Our hot dogs aren't done. We can't leave.
We can't leave. But we can do live streams. We can
Yeah.
do little.
I wouldn't want to do much cooking in there because everybody has a 60-gallon can of gas. Every boat.
We're gonna start. We'll spark up the grill and the whole place.
It'd be like a good spot for a I'm sorry, a tuna fish sandwich.
or
but
sashimi.
yeah,
Wahoo sashimi would be better.
yeah. But it's a really nice spot. We enjoy it there, and we enjoy the people we met there.
Sure.
But boy, there's a lot of people. I mean, it's funny that only one guy came on that trip.
Yeah, it was just I was hoping there'd be, and I bet you they're gonna, in retrospect, those people that dropped out because the weather was flawless.
Well, that's what Rick said. They're going to watch the videos now.
gonna
There'll
go,
be a lot of people coming.
Well, next year we'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, Green Turtle, that location, everything about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty spectacular.
It really was.
It's a magical place. It's a heck of a boat ride. I had to fly, but it's a heck of a boat ride. But when you get there, it's magic. It's really great. It's
Yeah.
beautiful up there.
And Old Bahama Bay is so different. It's like,
Yeah, I would say it's a
Yeah.
different vibe. The whole island.
and Bimini's such a different vibe.
Yeah, that's casino tourism craziness.
Yeah.
But Green Turtle Key is pretty much
It is. It's so
authentic.
different,
It's so different. The
It's
people there are a little bit different. The vibe is definitely different, and I think it's
but
actually.
we didn't meet anybody that's from there though.
Yeah, I felt like we just the people that were working there, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't even know if they were from there really.
Well, we were at the end of the season, granted.
That's like when we go to Cuba. I feel like when we leave, I said, I don't think I ever met a real Cuban
Right.
that wasn't like a
Just
government plant,
Yeah.
that was supposed to come
Absolutely.
talk to you.
No.
Like, you were getting like a briefing.
You got a government plan or somebody
Yeah.
that was pre-approved that will
To-
only talk about positive.
How great
things.
communism is.
Right. Yeah. Oh, this is the best communism ever. As soon as the camera goes off, or as soon as they turn around, back to their cell.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the
whatever it
truth.
is.
That's how I felt. I just felt everything was bullshit.
Yeah, it was a lot of. Well, I wasn't there, but I would imagine it's. Yeah.
One guy in the middle of the night told me that his brother was in Miami Beach, and if I ever got there, he has a little
Somebody
restaurant.
was calling you when there was that big
Yeah.
problem there.
Oh, Johnny calls me a lot.
Yeah.
He wants me to send him some gas.
You wanted because they were. I mean, there was the embargoes or whatever it was, or.
Yeah, what am I going to do?
No, you can't. Yeah. Hey, man, I can't help you. I just.
I don't personally want to go back there either.
Yeah, I mean.
I really don't.
Well, if you brought your twin V there,
No thanks.
you might come back with a twin V. Well,
Nah, no
No,
thanks.
you
I'm
know
not
the
going.
government
I don't know.
official be
I don't
driving
want
that.
to go. I know one thing. It's 110 miles. Everybody says Cuba's 90 miles from Key West. It's 107,
yeah,
and it's a long,
long trip.
long trip.
Yeah.
you know.
Did Donna
But
get
we just
sick on
went.
a trip
Yep.
coming from Cuba?
Yeah, we were on my big boat, my 57 footer, and um, you know, it was
You were the ambassador to Cuba, or
yeah for
for
2 years,
That's cool.
and it was a job that we wanted. And then when I got it, some guy, I forget his name, but some Cuban American guy claimed that he wanted to,
He wanted it or whatever.
but nobody, there was never anybody wanted it
Until you took it.
till I got, well, I got appointed, you know, by the mayor.
Right. You got appointed, so you're like, oh, I'll
And
manage it.
yeah, I did it.
I'll
You
go to
know,
Cuba. It'd be
I
fun to do a
rocked it.
trip. I mean, it's an adventure. Why not, right?
But I put together trips with like 120 people.
Wow.
We
yeah.
made some really nice friends on those trips,
cool.
and we did some dinners. And one dinner we didn't pay for. I had $7,000
Whoa.
from the yacht club, and we
Ready
had
to
this
pay.
big dinner.
Yeah.
I went to pay, and we had got in trouble for we were doing a friendship treaty or some bullshit, which I had signed.
Right.
First off, it was in Spanish, so I don't know what it
Yeah.
said.
Okay. Well,
But
whatever.
I like the concept of it, you know, and it didn't mean nothing. Me signing a contract or a treaty with
Treaty
it
with,
with Cuba.
Little Cuban treaty.
But the Cubans all got in trouble for doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they all had to like run. They like Jose Screech, the guy, the head guy there. He went to Spain. I forget the guy's name. The head of the aviation department. He scheduled a training flight to Brazil. They all like.
Oh, really?
And I said, well, who am I going to? There was nobody left to pay.
What?
You know, so no, I kept the money. I gave it back to the yacht club.
The yacht club, yeah.
And you know, if somebody ever comes up with a bill, or, you know,
we have that money aside.
we didn't stiff them, but we
Yeah.
did. You know.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't your fault, you know.
No.
Well, they got in trouble for putting this treaty up. Well, that's their problem.
Yeah,
you know?
I signed the treaty. I often wish I had a copy of it. I have no
That would've been fun to
clue what
see.
it says.
What was it? Bob Harvey, you give up everything if you're like.
Yeah, I had no idea what it said.
knows?
They're going. It's a friendship treaty. Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, sign that one. Friendship. Yeah, shake your hand. And you're like, thanks, Bob. They get in trouble and have to go to Brazil on some, fake trip. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. They got in trouble. Raul Castro knew they were doing it.
Yeah, Raul.
He was there. I had dinner with him.
You had
But
dinner with Raul Castro.
yeah, a couple times
man.
actually.
Okay, well, go ahead.
No, he would just smoke a cigar
A cigar.
and stare at me,
Yeah.
and I want to kill that fat American.
Yeah,
You know,
American over there.
like he never really said anything or anything.
No, he
you
was
know.
just kind of a figurehead.
But then, what was cool, the most memorable part of being with him, which I was with him probably 3 nights. I went out,
Wow.
you know, had dinner with him, because we were at a club
Well,
that he belonged to. You know,
oh, I see. So he was
And
like, all right, I'll show
we
up.
were at his place, not
Yeah.
the other way around.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and anyway, when he left, all the street lights got turned off.
Huh.
And as he went by, and
Lights were
he had
going
3
off.
BMWs. They were white BMWs, and he did like a shell game.
Wow.
And I watched them. They're going like this.
In their own country, they had to
Yep.
be like
And
kinda
then
stealth about
As
it.
they went by, the lights would go bling, bling, bling. Because I'm looking down this real long street, and the lights were coming back on. And there was a guy with a gun, you know, a rifle,
Wow,
a
so they were all
soldier.
being stealth about it.
There was like no cops around, soldiers everywhere. And the soldiers would turn the lights back on when he went by.
Because they wanted to be darkness for him, so
Yep.
he could sneak. The
Yeah,
cars
I went to
would
his
move.
house too.
Oh, you went to his house too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was at Fidel's house, but I didn't go in, you know.
Yeah.
But they
There was
never
the house.
said, everybody there never said Fidel. They went like this.
Ah, because
You didn't even say his name.
Audio everywhere.
You didn't
being
even say
recorded.
his name. You just went like,
Oh, yeah. That's he's had
Yeah.
the beard, you know.
and like, you know, when us Americans, we didn't know what they were talking about in the beginning. They
Right.
would just go like that.
What is this guy's
Yeah.
always doing this for? You know?
Yeah. It was pretty weird.
It's pretty entertaining though. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was an away game for us for sure.
Oh wow! I mean, I think it's a fun opportunity. I mean, why wouldn't you want to? If you were in that position where it was kind of throwing you up, oh, I'll be the, liaison or whatever. What do you call it? The
How we
ambassador?
did it the first time
cool. I'll go to Cuba.
was my buddy George Bellinger, and so I got to give him a shout out. He come up with a concept, and Joe Weatherby,
Mhm.
who's passed on, came up with an idea to have what do you call them, Hobie Cat race to Havana, and they put it together, And I was just like the yuckmeister, just yucking it up. I didn't really do anything. They did all the work, and the we got this trip, and we couldn't get a permit. Well, one of my friends knew Joe Biden. He was the vice president at the time.
Right.
And Pat Croce called. He used to own
Called Joe.
Yeah, he used to own the Sixers.
Before he was a president. He was vice president.
He was vice president.
Yeah.
And like 2 hours later, boop, here's your permit.
Wow.
The Coast Guard gave us a permit.
Wow, Joe had some power.
One phone
Who
call.
knew, man?
Yeah, and then I often laughed about, in retrospect, I wonder what that cost my buddy Pat Croce when he ran for president. I'll bet that cost him a few bucks.
Yeah. Probably, hey, I did this favor for you.
Yeah.
You got to give me something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you got a question, Bob?
Yeah.
So, Declan Stanger, do you think the Twin V400 GFX2 is worth the price? That's the real question. That is a real question.
That's absolutely, yeah.
Is it?
That's
So Declan.
Declan. I heard, through the grapevine. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that they're going for close to $1 million now.
Oh, the new ones.
No, exactly what we have.
GFX2.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly what we have.
But is it worth the price? Well, for the price you paid. How's that? Which we can't really talk about.
No, I paid quite a bit less, but it was a special circumstance. They had a package, a dealer package, where you had to take like 26s and 20, I don't know the sizes, but 32s and whatever, and you had to take one 40-footer. So Boaters World had it, and they didn't want it because that wasn't in their. Well,
they were. I remember that. Yeah.
They were all small boats, like 30-footers. 32 was maybe their max. No, and it didn't fit in with their product line, and they just wanted it gone. So I helped them out. But the from what I understand, that boat at $900,000 is a steal, because you can't get a catamaran that you can just jump in it like we do. Just jump in and go to Bahamas like it's nothing.
Yeah. It really was. The boat was amazing.
And never lets you down. The Mercuries are incredible. They do need maintenance like a car. Or like an airplane.
Part of the deal of getting this expensive boat.
But the
have to deal with that
boat is perfect. And the only thing it needed, which, like seriously, we spent the money for the satellite Starlink.
Yeah, the Starlink, the radar. What was the other thing?
You didn't need the radar. I bought the radar
Well, but it's still part of the.
I wanted the round thing, but.
But in resale, eventually, it's a great option to have.
In my opinion, don't spend the money for the radar. It's like $8,000.
Sonar, though, you wanted.
Yeah, sonar. We got the big sonar. We upgraded it.
Yep.
That you use all the time.
If you're gonna go fishing.
But
get the best you can.
we do. In reality, we do use the radar for finding birds.
Yeah,
we only have it in bird finder mode.
Yeah.
We don't use it as a radar no, we're going to find a continent or some shit, But we use it to find birds, and we go to the birds, and that's where the tunas are disturbing the water. So it is handy for that.
So you gotta,
it's a fishing tool.
Yeah, when you acquire a brand new Twin V, oftentimes you're gonna look for different things that you want to kit out your boat for your personal.
But there's really not much you can do with that boat. I mean, it comes with everything. I mean, it's turnkey. Yep. Other than the radar you could talk about, and the Starlink, you don't need the Starlink, but boy, is it nice.
It's nice. It's really
nice. But and we were talking about on the trip in our video, Shad and I were talking about the Twin V's, the values they are, and he had mentioned one of our competitors, and I never badmouth another
competitor.
It's not even competitor really, but other cats, and I think there's something cool about every boat, like the Front Runner. I really admire the giant windshield on them. And their console's lower, which is to me better. Our console's a little bit high.
Oh, wait, there was a bathroom issue with that boat. Wasn't there a Front Runner? You didn't like the weird bathroom?
No, that was.
Was that Freeman?
No, that was V. What's the other cat? V Cat or.
Wait, we'll think about it in a minute.
Yeah, it's
one of those other boats. Not hell.
well, there's things you like
Yeah.
on each boat and things you don't like, you know, but for the money, for me, you know, too,
Right.
I don't know what the allure is. So I'm going to say like one brand. Um, what's the big brand? Freeman.
Yeah.
Like Freddie Freeman is the face of the franchise.
Right.
That was the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman, but he got moved to LA. We're going to see Freddie tonight, by the way. He's playing.
Oh, he's playing tonight.
The Dodgers are
Quick
playing.
note on the Phillies.
Yeah. So did I get off subject? Didn't I?
By the way.
But Freeman boats.
Yes.
You know, I don't really get the value proposition on
well made, the interior and all
but
that.
3 times.
Yeah.
How's it 3
how is
times
that?
better?
Like
I don't.
$700,000 in woodwork. You know, like come on.
There's no woodwork on it. I don't even get it.
I don't even know what. Yeah, like to hide the screws and make all the finishes perfect. Is that worth $1 million?
Seriously, at the boat show, here's
gorgeous,
let's give ourselves a job.
Yeah.
Declan, you can help us.
Homework.
Let's go at the boat show with an eye towards, you know, like let's look at Freeman's and look at
the quality differences between them and say,
yeah,
look, is it worth
let's figure it out.
$1 million?
Let's
more?
try and figure it out.
Yeah.
Because you know, we didn't spend a lot of time on it. Yeah. You know,
crazy.
I really like Donna and I, my saintly beautiful wife. We got a ride at the October 28th boat show last year on the Twin V, and we were like mind blown. And my buddy Will Langley made me take that ride. He goes, "Yeah, don't even come back without going on a cat." He didn't say any particular cat, but
give it a try. Give the cat a try and see how it
is. And then he had been fishing on a Twin V down in Central America, and he said they were a great boat. So I said, "Hey, here's that boat that Will was on."
Twin V. Let's go at least get the ride, you know.
And our minds were blown, and we were in 3-foot waves, and we stopped. There was 9 or 10 people on the boat, and we were all walking around. We all got on one side of the boat to try and get it to be tippy.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't tip at all.
It
didn't even move, you know.
When you think about it, those big gas tanks, I think there's 2 one on one side, one on the other, like 300 or 400 gallons on either side. Think of the weight. If you had that thing full, I don't know how much a gallon weighs, but they're like
7.5 pounds.
So do the math. 300 gallons on one side. So if you put people on one side, that's only 1,000 pounds, but that gas on the other side's like 5,000 pounds or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. But it's quite a bit.
But they're so stable. You know, I don't know how it works, but I mean, it's just amazing. And I spent an hour at least last Sunday. We were at Nippers.
Yeah.
And I was listening to music from inside of the tunnels.
Yeah.
And I stayed under there. I went in from the front, and I stayed in there back by the engines for a good hour. And there was quite a bit of tide running, you know. And I had my finger in a drain hole, holding on with a finger.
Like a hook.
Yeah, and I stayed under there, and then finally I came out, and you know you can't go straight because there's an engine in the way. I had to go to the left, and I come out, and the whole place had emptied out. Everybody had left when I was under there. I had a really nice time. But that boat is a cool boat. For the money, it's like the best boat on the planet.
It's a great investment.
But I don't know. I don't understand. You know, it's beyond me how one brand's 3 times more.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if I was looking at boats like that, unless I really love this high-end quality, and I couldn't get anything less than my boat. Well, but for $1 million?
But they're 42 foot and 40 foot, and you know they got 4 motors on them. They're all made by Mercury, so the boat company can't impact that. You know, the Garmins are the Garmins.
Yeah. Often people say, "Oh, the Freemans have beautiful lines." Oh, sure.
They do have a little bit of.
Yeah, they got a little curve, but this is my preference, and the Twin V, I like the ruggedness of it. It looks like a mean fishing boat, man. Don't mess around with that Twin V. It looks like a tank, you know, but in a good way.
It is a tank. It is
in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Like an aircraft carrier. Man. And the thing is, and it's I think it's a beautiful boat. It's a well-designed boat.
Yep. And we keep coming up like, who thought this up? Like, there's so many good features in that boat that has, you know, after like, I don't know, we've had it 8 months, say, um, and it, continually new things come out that we didn't realize,
Yeah, yeah.
and we're going like, who thought this up? Like somebody at Twin
Oh, this
V,
is a good idea.
whoever
Why not?
designed it,
Yeah,
did one heck of a job.
yeah. There's some little things here and there, but those are the things you just got. Like a couple of the screws did fall off in some areas,
Yeah,
but
but
you
they
know
came
what?
and put them
They're
back in,
fixed.
fixed them.
Okay, this is part of the deal of a brand new boat. You're gonna get
And I have
all
to
kinds of
say,
little gremlins.
I don't know, I don't know, um, if everybody gets such good treatment. I mean, we get
Oh,
we're near the
Mercury,
factory too.
That's right. You're
We're
right.
like 10 miles from the
Yeah.
factory, so they don't have, so we get like instant, instant.
Response from them.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, well, they also watch the channel. They see you being a huge Twin V enthusiast, and they want to support you. And I think they'll probably. I would imagine if it wasn't you, somebody else bought a Twin V. I'm sure they treat other people very nicely.
Yeah.
I think the factory and the people there. What was it, Lolly? I mean, if you buy a Twin V and you have a problem, she's going to take care of you.
And they're all people. Like
Yeah.
it's not like you're dealing with Zigzag Corporation
Well,
or something.
you're customer number 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, they're just
Please hold,
people. It's a very personal experience, And but I don't know if it's that way at the other. I just don't know, because we don't
Well,
deal
you're
with.
having a similar experience with Mercury. I mean,
Yeah.
with our little leak that we've been managing, you've now got a brand new engine that's going to be swapped out, so you don't ever have to worry about this.
No, it's crazy.
Problem solved.
And we're getting a long block.
And you're getting a long block.
Long
brand
block.
spanking new.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. I love the fact that they didn't fix or try to fix this. They said, you know what, we'll just swap it out.
Well, they've tried. They put
Right.
every seal there is. I mean, it's not a seal. I don't know where it's coming from, but you know what happens when it's running? I think,
Pressure builds.
yeah, and it just spreads the oil evenly.
My guess is there's the pressure, what did you say? It was like 70 pounds of pressure as you're running across the ocean. And that's internally in the block. And if there's one little tiny mistake somewhere that wasn't picked up, a drop could come out. But when you have the pressure, it's going to keep coming out, and then it just spreads.
But we never put much oil in. We put in like not a quarter, not even a third of a quart. Like it needs like just a little bit.
This much
yeah, it just needs a little bit.
Half of a can of Coke.
And Captain Austin, he takes, he checks them all the time.
Always looking.
Yeah, he's looking, and I actually don't even know how to put the oil in. I've never touched it.
Hey, good news there.
No, well, it's just not. I mean, I don't even want. I don't even want to really.
It's not part of your job.
I never go back to the bathroom to the engines other than to go to the bathroom. But man, that boat is safe. I have to say, when we've been riding, we always had the back door shut. It has a back door. It's, plastic's about this high.
Yeah, it's a nice back door.
But we never have it open.
Yeah.
And I've never been back there when we're running.
Yeah.
We stay inside the boat. What a concept,
That's the point of it. I mean, it's really a nice feature though, because when Austin and Affinia and Shad were diving, that little back door, the ladder that's back there is very easy to pull down the ladder while you're in the water, and then you can climb right into the boat, close the back door, you're in.
Yeah, that ladder's a great design, man. I don't know who designed that either. Because the ones we looked at didn't have that ladder sticks straight up.
So that's your benefit of the GFX2 then.
It has, I don't think the ladder's the two, but I don't know what,
Part of it though. I imagine they upgraded it.
But the ladder, when I started looking at them, the ladders were straight. Now the ladders had that extra joint in them, and it makes them low. They're really nice.
Fold them up, and it's pretty nice.
And I on mine, we have a tug cord, I call it, so you can just tug the cord. Because if you fell in, how are you going to get that ladder? It's up there, Yeah. So we have a cord. We had a bracket put in, and the cord goes down to a ball. So and you just pull the ball, comes right in.
That's awesome.
Which is a Bob Harvey design, I might add. Because I'm in the water and I'm figuring it's 2 foot up to that ladder.
You wouldn't be able to reach it.
No, and I can't climb up an engine or something,
Right. So
there's nowhere to hold on to an engine.
A little pull string.
Because I was considering that, like how I could yank on.
Yeah, if you fell off.
There's no way. They're just solid fiberglass walls.
Yeah. You can't even grab onto the boat.
No, that's what last winter. We've talked about this in the past, but last winter, there was two guys that went out of Fort
Yeah.
Myers, and one of them went in the water, and the other guy came around to get him, and somehow he ended up in the water, and the boat was in gear and just tug.
And they died in the water
They died in the water
because
without life preservers on. So even if you froze to death, you know, like, what do you call that? Yeah, you died from the coldness.
Yeah.
You would still be, they would find you.
Yeah.
You know, with
Because
life
you had a
preserver.
life preserver.
I'm wearing a life preserver. I'm sorry. I'm just wearing a life
You have
preserver.
been wearing it. We'll get you wearing
Not
it.
every time,
No, but we should keep
But
that in the back of our head.
because it gets put away and I forget.
Yeah.
But
and you're busy fishing and doing
but
things.
I want to wear the life preserver because I have a
You have
nice Mustang.
It's a beautiful
It's
one.
just a black
If you
flat
fall in
thing.
accidentally, you
Yeah.
never know. You know, who's to say this big giant swordfish pops on the boat and the tail hits you and knocks you in the boat or
Yeah.
knocks you in the water. Hopefully it's a
True.
swordfish that does that. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's a good thing to have. Obviously, wear your safety gear.
And
You
I
bought it.
feel like I have a life preserver for everybody, and I feel like I can't make you. You're an adult. I can't make
Right.
you wear it.
Right.
You know,
But it's there. and
but
available
there
to
it's
you.
there, and but I gotta set an example on wear it.
Yeah.
The
And you
Marine
would set an
Patrol,
example too, because if you wear it, I'll be like, oh, buddy, I'm gonna put mine on.
then you'll think about it, you
You'll
know.
thi- you- goes in
But
your
the Marine
mind.
Patrol, they wear theirs. I'm sure they don't want to wear them. It's hot and shit, but
They do.
they wear them, you know, and they're setting an example. So you know, I'm
And
comparing.
today's life preservers are much smaller than yesterday's. They're way more comfortable.
Yeah,
They're not. Once they're on, you don't.
it's a
really,
little vest with
Yeah,
a
you
with
don't
a
even realize
CO2 cartridge in
Yeah.
it, and you just pull the lever, and go, and you're
saved.
yeah, you're
Pretty-
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, right.
You know.
like Raul Castro.
Yeah, and you're staring at the Americans.
You people.
Yeah.
Oh, let's land the plane. What do you think? It's about or do you want to keep going? We can keep going if you want.
I'm on a riff and roll.
I
Well,
know.
I thought we still.
What are we gonna get to? What are
Well,
gonna
we
talk about?
didn't get to this coming week. We're going to go sword
Okay.
fishing.
Yeah, let's hear
And,
about this week.
We're going to go. We're going to put the boat in on Sunday. I'm going to go down there, and we're going to go fishing Monday and Tuesday for sure. And I think Wednesday we might have to change the boat back to getting the engine job
on,
done. But
you know, the
Monday and
time that they
Tuesday
have.
for sure we're going to go out front onto the mud bottom, which is what we were told, like 1,200 feet deep in front, straight out. Don't go
You don't even have
north
to,
or
do you?
south. And it's a real good mud bottom, and we're going to put a weight down 1,200 feet down,
Catch
and
those
100
swords.
foot up, we're going to have a swordfish line, which we bought from R.J. Boyle, Big Fish Bob. We bought squid. No, they're octopus tentacles.
Oh, really? You got some
Yeah,
octopus
we have
tentacles?
octopus tentacles in the
Really?
freezer.
Live, real ones like
Yeah, and they're already
wow.
rigged on a big hook. You
Really?
know?
They're pre-rigged like that?
Yeah.
Swordfish gold.
Yeah, so we're going to go float them around, and you know, some guys catch 4 a day, and some guys go 4 weeks without catching one. So we don't know which camp we're going to fall
And
into.
there was a report that people were catching.
Yeah, they're catching them. Yeah,
And the wahoo, of course.
and
Which is, hey,
and
gotta
we
get
know
out
how to
there.
catch wahoo. You just ride around 18 miles an hour.
Gotta have a pole in the water to catch it.
Yeah,
You know?
and we have a ton of wahoo lures, and
Do a little bit of both.
and what you do is you go fast, and that by going 18 miles an hour, for some reason barracudas can't catch up. They don't bite
Yeah,
at that
but the
speed.
wahoo
Wahoo goes 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Wahoo's the fastest swimming
Wow.
fish in the ocean.
Wow.
So we're going to go just out front, play around, and come back.
That's
And
good.
I'm going to try and keep the boat Monday night at
Mariners Cay.
Mariners Cay, where we're staying. We're renting a house at Mariners
Condo.
Cay, and
Wolf
yeah, Wolf's Lair, where I'm under constant supervision on my trash activities.
Wow.
There's a lady there that checks my trash.
Did he put it in the right? You got recycle here, trash there.
It's something to do about the cardboard, which I don't really even know where the cardboard
Like
is
no,
supposed to
that's
go
supposed to
in
be
the dumpster
recycled.
or in the recycle. I don't
And
even
you're
know.
supposed to fold it down. I think.
When I went to high school,
Break it
we didn't
down.
have recycle classes.
Right.
It hadn't been invented yet, so I don't have the education to be in this
But if
argument
they want to come and mess around with the garbage, well, then they do it for you.
and inspect me,
Yeah.
you know. And told Donna, my wife, that I was a bad trash person.
Wow, you're not putting the trash. I'm like, what is this?
And
How
I don't even
bizarre.
know what the right way is.
Yeah.
And I think
You
because
don't
I
want
don't,
to know.
I don't think because I don't care really.
Right. It's like, okay, there it
Plus,
is.
we're only renters.
Yeah, your renters, you're gonna be
If I owned the
only
house,
there for a few more months.
I
They
would
could
have
deal
to,
with.
I would have to understand the policy.
Right, right.
We're paid up till I think November the 8th
Yeah.
or I think the
So there
8th.
you go. So
And we're leaving on
you're
November
renters.
8th.
You don't have to do all
Yeah.
these things.
We're leaving on November 8th because
Yeah.
that's when the wintertime people come.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, they're gonna want.
No,
Raise
there
the
is
rate.
somebody.
Yeah.
There's
Was there
already.
somebody
Oh,
actually
oh
renting?
yeah, there's somebody already
Wow.
renting it, and I think those people are coming like second week in November. So I have to get our
Well,
junk out. You know.
I will say, despite the garbage issues, it's a fabulous location. A great little condo.
It is nice.
And then-
The guard guy loves us.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's like comic relief.
Yeah, he comes in, makes a joke, off you go.
Yeah,
That's
it's a nice place, and also Donna probably won't let me have my dog, but my dog. There's a dog park there.
Yeah.
There's pickleball courts, tennis ball courts. There's 2 pools that I know of. There's probably more that I don't know about, but I've been in 2 pools. One pool I was sitting in, and I'm looking. I'm by myself. I've never been in the
It's
pool
very quiet.
when there's people there.
Very quiet.
I've never seen anybody.
Now
in the
it is
pool.
off season, so
Yeah.
maybe maybe in the winter.
But I'm in this one pool, the closer pool, and I'm going. There's a library sign, so I get dried out.
Library?
I go up the steps, and there's a air-conditioned library in there with shelves, floor-to-ceiling shelves with like tags. Somebody really, like real
like
professional.
A librarian, somebody.
And it's just
took care of it.
Fine, take a book, bring
Take
a book.
bring a book.
Yeah,
Wow.
really a nice
You found
library.
I remember you said you had found a few books that you started to read.
I'm reading a
reading
couple
some.
books. Yeah,
That's
which
great.
is so nice to have actual physical book in your hand.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring those back. I have 2 in the car. I'm going to bring them back and get 2 more. And
It's weird about a book. Today's books is everything's online. You got digital
Yeah.
screen, digital Kindles, and all that. But I will admit, when you have a physical book, it seems just more real somehow.
it's nice.
It's weird, right?
It's really nice.
Just a real book.
And there was at least 4 shelves full of fiction, and I'm
That's
just
cool.
going through the
You're like,
fiction.
oh, what do we got here? What do we got here?
Yeah, nice.
Topics all over the story.
Yeah, and then there was a lot of cool books in there. There was a book in there about how to navigate all the way around Nova Scotia.
Really?
Yeah, and it was really thick, brand new. I think a lot of these books are brand new.
Well, somebody
They must
acquired
have
it or
been
whatever,
gifts.
you know,
People
gifts
just
that
stick them in
put
there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool though. Hey, well, that's one thing that they didn't have to do, so that's a nice little perk for the.
And I was never told about it. I just
Yeah.
discovered
Well, that's
it.
like the secret, oh, don't
But
tell the
there's-
rangers about that.
I've never seen anybody
Okay.
there. I mean, I've seen a lady across the street that inspects our trash. I've seen her out a couple times walking a dog. There's no people with dogs. There's just no people, period.
Yeah. I would imagine once they start, with the season.
There's also no barbecues. There's no
haven't seen-
barbecues.
Although they will allow you to have a
No, they
barbecue on
won't.
your balcony.
No way. No
Really? I
way.
thought you said that. I
No.
thought they said you
Mm-mm.
could have a balcony barbecue.
No.
Like a little one or something.
No.
Really? Well,
They're
that's just part of the
anti-barbecue.
community. Part of the community.
Down at the big pool down by the
That's
boat,
where I saw it.
harbor, there was
They had a barbecue there.
a propane barbecue, but it looked like it was belonged to somebody.
Oh,
wasn't, like,
really? I remember
public,
seeing
you know.
Something like that.
And there's like 2 nice bathrooms down there. And the lady told me all these rules about using the clubhouse. So I've never opened the door.
It's like,
I'm not
even gonna
opening.
go in there.
I'm not. She
I'll
said
break
that
a rule.
if you turn the lights on, you're responsible for the lights
they'll
being
come
turned
out,
on. I'm
they'll hunt
not
your
being
ass up.
responsible for shit. I'm not going in there.
There's probably some flock camera.
Yeah.
If you went in there, you left the light on. Let's review the flock camera. It was Bob Harvey left out. Let's go to them there right now. And they'll hunt your ass
Yeah.
down.
Call his wife and tell him
Yeah, right.
he's a bad.
He's a bad influence in the neighborhood.
I'm not dealing with it.
Send him the electric bill.
So I'm not- So I parked there and I walked by the.
You don't go in there.
But what good is it anyway? It's like a big 2-story building. There's no bar in there.
guess
There's nobody works in there.
I mean, you could if you live there, and maybe you wanted to do like a birthday party, you could
Yeah,
hire. Some
and then you're
staff.
responsible.
That's
Bec-
always-
but that's what
you're
I-
screwed at that
That's
point.
why I said I'm not even looking inside that because
Not worth
she
it.
gave me all this responsibility stuff.
Never mind.
The lady got some rules, man. I'm telling you, they got issues.
they got rule issues.
and I'm just staying outy scouty.
Yes.
And so I want to have total deniability. When I leave November the 6th or 8th, whatever the hell it is, we were never in that building.
Leave no trace.
Yeah.
Leave no trace.
And also, next year, I would rent that place again. And I know not to deal with nobody there, just to be outy scouty. But it's a nice house.
I mean, it's a great, and it's well done in there. It's very clean. It's very bright looking, well designed. You know, or decor in it, anyways.
And the lady had issues with me because I have my dog, and
Oh, yeah, the couch.
they put
Blankets all over
blankets
the couch.
all over the couch. And you know what? I use those blankets.
Yeah,
I'm glad. Thanks for the blankets.
We'll lay them
Thanks
out.
for being
Fine.
paranoid about
They're actually more comfortable.
my little 9-pound dog that's pure white.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dog.
That dog lives better than anybody else, I guarantee. You know. But anyway, it's a nice place. So I don't know if they even want us back, but we've been a pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I think you've been a good guest.
I'm hardly ever there.
Yeah.
I bet I haven't spent.
They even called you one
You think
time.
I even spent?
Where are you, Bob?
You think I even spent 14 days there? I'll bet I haven't.
No, you have. You have. You had family there too at one point.
I don't
What were
know.
they? I mean, they've been at least. I mean,
They called one time, asked us if I was ever coming.
Are you coming back? Oh, what's going on?
I've been there in a couple weeks.
Well, we were in the Bahamas. Yeah, you haven't been there in like 2 weeks since you left.
We left for the Bahamas from there.
That's
We
the last
came
time you
back
were
to
there.
there. Yeah.
Wow, that was 2 weeks ago.
And I
So
left.
you'll be back there on Sunday.
Where did I leave my car? I left my car at Meridian.
Oh yeah, you left from there instead of
Yeah.
because you guys were already set up.
So we never even brought the boat to
No.
You know, I only go in there once in a while. Actually, I go there for dinner more, like next door, the hotel.
Yeah.
I like eating dinner down there.
You know what you got to do is got to have that Mexican, the super burrito you love.
Yeah.
What is that? Aztec something or other.
I don't know. There's
Aztec.
tequila, House of Tequila,
House of Tequila.
Casa Tequila.
Casa Tequila. They have
Yeah.
a super burrito. It's well priced, but man, you bet you can't finish it.
No human can
Yeah,
finish
it's
that
like
burrito.
this giant super burrito, man.
Yeah.
It's like a
But it's
massive
there's actually some good spots there to go. Also, I found some really remarkably bad spots too, but
Well,
I won't mention them.
yeah. Well, I remember when we first, when you were first getting to Meridian Marina, when we were first figuring out Stewart. Boy, you thought, oh man, this place is horrible. Like, what have I done? And then it's totally grown on you. Like,
It
it's
has.
hard to navigate
really-
to. You were like, this. Who couldn't even drive in this town? Like, because all the roads are like crisscrossed.
On
weird.
angles. Everything's on
Everything's
angles.
on angles. But once you figured out, actually, that
Even
town's not bad.
like the computer directions,
Yeah.
veer right.
Yeah, veer
Veer
everything's a
left.
Veer.
Like-
Veer left. Veer right. It's not turn right. It's veer because they're all kitty corner, like weird angled streets But yeah, it's definitely grown on.
It's a nice. And I only went to the beach one time, which we found that
Bathtub
beach,
Yep, Bathtub Beach.
and that's really
Your daughter went
beautiful.
there,
Yeah, I've never been back, but I want to go back. You know.
Well, this tis the season.
Yeah, it's just been a great spot, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every time you've gone down to the condo, you're basically, you're going fishing. You're going here. So you're just using that as a place to crash, and then next day you're off here. You're off there. You're always running around. So,
Yeah.
but the town is good. And the other thing I liked about Stewart is it is a boater's town.
Well, it's boater world.
It's boaters
Everywhere,
world.
when you look out the window, everywhere you look, there's a boat.
Yeah.
Sitting in somebody's yard.
Yeah, or it's another sales place,
Yep.
or some sort of like bait place or fishing place. Man, it is mecca. You can.
I went in to see
Everything.
Gilbert in his office, and our friend
yeah,
Gilbert,
the sales guy.
and I walked into a sales meeting of that company. There was like 20 guys in there, and I said, "Oh, I just stopped in to see Gilbert," and they said, "Hey, come on," and they made me talk to their sales group. They said,
They're
"Oh,
trying
he
to
has
sell
a
you a
40,
boat.
no, he has a 40-foot twin V," and
Yeah.
I told him, why I bought it and
Cool,
stuff
cool.
like that. I had to dress.
You have to get him on the channel. We'll have to do a live.
Yeah, no, he wants to. We just,
show. Never connect.
he was going to
busy.
Miami. He's
Yeah.
running around.
You connect this time.
Yeah,
Get him
I
there.
would.
Bring him to the Wolf's Lair. And you can-
Yeah, they have a
Street
nice
number.
dealership there.
Yeah.
There's so many boat dealerships in Stewart.
That's. I mean, like I said, Stewart is also what a great inlet outlet, whatever you call that, to get to the ocean.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
Oh,
Um,
it's beautiful,
there's
really.
no problems. It's a great location. The fish,
And
you go
everybody
left, you
lives
go
there. Get
fishing,
your
you
own
go right.
mansion. You get
Yeah.
your own mansion on the water.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really,
I mean, there's mansions.
it's nice.
And what's really weird is what we've just found out. From driving around, um, after dinner drives,
Yeah,
like
that was fun doing the mansion
you
thing.
you go down a street, it just looks like regular old houses.
Yeah.
You go back one half a block,
One
and
block in.
everybody's on the ocean.
Yeah, and they're all crazy homes.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful homes. And we saw some stellar homes and we've seen them from the
The
water
water,
going
yeah.
out. And then you get on the other side of it, you go, wow, this is where they live. Look at this cool. And it's all jungle back there, all well manicured.
Yeah.
Everything's nice. The mansion on one side, and then the other side is beautiful ocean.
Yeah.
Dock with a, whatever yacht.
You know what it is? There's so much. It's a river. There's so much
Yeah,
area, so much beach frontage.
it really is.
Where it's not like the ocean, where there's
Right.
just you only have the
The
lot.
front, the one line.
We have
This is
ocean
dock.
front there too, but there's so much river
Oh,
frontage.
yeah. I mean, the riverfront's great because, if you've got a boat, I mean, if you had a house there with a dock, just go out right from your house, you're in the ocean and you're fishing.
Yeah.
Because Stewart, like you said, it is a great spot. You go straight out, you can catch fish. You go left, you can catch fish. You go right, you can catch fish. You can go in the inlets all along the rivers, catch fish.
Yeah. You're
Unbelievable
70 miles
fishing.
to the Bahamas.
Yeah. We looked at this map, which it might be up there or somewhere, but it was a map of the area and it had all these bubbles that would
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you, oh, you want to fish for flounder? Whoop, this area right here. You want wahoo? This area.
Yeah.
Swordfish over here. This one, really well done. And so it just shows the vastness of Stewart and how much it really has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
And
Yeah, it's close to the
our
bottom.
hero George Gotta's channel,
Oh yeah.
the Unfathomed. We've been watching him, and he really connects on some fish.
Oh yeah.
And also he's
He's
on a
catching it right
private
there.
channel now. He's not.
He's a farmer now.
No, he's
no,
got
no.
a. They're all privatized,
they're
where you have to pay to
Oh, it's more of a pay to play.
South Florida Fishing Channel or something.
Okay,
They're not on
okay.
the internet anymore.
Wow, so they got bought out or whatever.
Well, they joined, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know, but
Pay to play.
I would pay even because it's all the channels I watch. They're all on there now.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how to the portal. I guess I need
Hey,
a portal or some
Eventually you'll
shit.
get there.
No, I'm not. I don't want to.
No,
know.
it's easy.
But it's a thing. I mean, the guy his name's Mike Generone, the guy from Key Largo. I think he's the head of that,
Oh, okay.
and he has a real nice. I think it's South Florida Sport Fishing or something like that.
Right.
And it's a good how-to channel.
Well, you also R.J. Boyle. You're also part of his kind of team, as it were.
Yeah,
And you got to start watching those swordfish videos for this week.
yeah, I have been actually.
Yeah, get Austin to watch them too.
They got a pretty cool deal there. I paid $300 to join,
And
then-
videos, whatever.
and then they have tons of videos, and then you get 15% off
Oh, that's right.
on everything you
Days,
purchase,
yeah.
and then one day a month. It's a Thursday, I think, Super Thursday or something, and all of our channel memberships we get 25% off anything
That's
in
the
the
day
store.
you want to go. Get
Yeah.
your bait.
Yeah,
Stock up.
stock up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And that's
just
the
haven't.
benefit about being part of his channel. Then.
Yeah, I just haven't made it
No.
for the 25% day,
We'll get it. We'll get it.
but sometime we will,
Yeah.
and if we made one trip, we'll get our $300 back.
Well, all you need is that one swordfish, man. You've got it
Well,
all.
figure it out. If you buy $1,000 worth of stuff, you got your money back.
Yeah, you get $300 worth back.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and us, the way we run, about 2 trips would be $1,000.
Pretty much.
Well, we're always buying gear,
Yeah, you got
expensive,
his own stuff. I mean, I will say R.J. Boyle though, but the videos that he's puts out about his fishing, they're how-to videos. So
Thunder,
Thunder, or is that
thunder,
Thunder again? But yeah, no, he's got all these great videos that are the how-to videos.
He's a good teacher.
He's teaching you how and what to do when you're sword fishing, where the mistakes that you can make,
Yeah.
how you want to, all the details.
You know what else is interesting? I want to mention, like to build R.J. Boyle up. No, I'm impressed. He is
Great.
the South Florida. Sits on some ICAT or something board where they
Oh,
make tuna fish
yeah, it's like
policy.
regulation stuff.
So he does political stuff that he's volunteering. He's not getting paid.
Well, he's probably
And
protecting his own in many ways
well,
because he's invested his
I
entire
don't want to
life.
give him, I want to give him nothing. I would want to do that. Man, I was on a board in Key West on a charter review commission.
Oh,
I almost committed suicide.
yeah, like this
Like,
is too much.
they were like talking. I was like doing bait
Notes
fish.
and
I was
stuff.
drawing. No, I was drawing bait
Oh, you're
fish, and I was like,
You're like, this is too
oh,
much.
I'm getting like spilkers even thinking about it. It was the most claustrophobic,
Oh,
trapped
no.
experience.
You're like, what have I done?
And
Part of
and
it.
it was supposed to be Craig, my buddy Craig, is the mayor at Key West. He goes, well, I think I'll only be like 6 weeks. It turned out it was over a year, and you had to go. You couldn't miss 3. You would get kicked off if you get
Oh.
3 missed. If you missed 3,
You were on the edge.
so I had
all
it.
the
I
time.
kept the note like a
Missed one. I missed
no.
two.
I would miss 2 in a row, and then I could miss. I had to go. Then I could miss 2 in a
Two in a
row,
row.
and I had to
You
go.
alternated every month.
Yeah,
You kind of played out. So
that's
when
how
can I miss
horrible
these
it
and how
was.
I have to do
Oh
it?
my God, it was horrible, man.
funny.
And I had to sit in his chair, you know,
Right.
and he's the mayor, so
And
I had to.
there.
Well, because each county commissioner had a delegate. I was his delegate.
Okay.
So I had to like not be a complete scrub. And also, I want to mention this. I said things like just common sense. Like I said, we were talking about the election, and I said, well, the sailors in the Navy people and the Coast Guard people, they don't vote. There's only 8 of them that had voted. There was like maybe 275. They don't vote. They're all from Washington State or
Yeah.
whatever. They don't vote in a local election.
Huh.
They stopped. I had to like got dressed down for saying it was a violation of
Oh,
federal
no.
law thing.
What
I had to
have
go to a
done?
training thing
Oh, my
because
God.
I said
This, that, and the other.
no. I
right.
said like it was illegal what I said, but it was the truth.
Right, you were just telling the truth, but no, it was illegal.
It was against the federal violation of some policy, and we were already on extra secret. No, we were on probation
Oh no.
for these other violations that it wasn't me, but man, like it was the most
You just
horrible.
How have I got into this position?
Never, man.
No.
I'll tell you what. So anyway, he deals with that crap. God bless him. God bless him.
All to it.
So that's why I said, hey, every time I go there, he's never at the store. But you know what? I got to give him a lot of slack because if
He
he's
might be
going to them
dealing with that.
stupid ass meetings, he needs comp time.
Yeah, like, give him a moment here to.
Yeah,
to
one day a meeting should be
deregular,
worth 100 days.
decompress over this one.
Yeah. So anyway, he's a good
Give him a spa day.
good dude. Yeah.
That's
know.
awesome.
Yeah, and that's the truth. That's
That's awesome.
So anyway, I guess we're gonna land this
All
plane.
right, well, we can land the plane. We're going an hour and a half, so we're doing good, man.
God knows.
Is there anything you want to say? One last thing about well, hey.
I want to say one thing. Sorry, chat. He told me to keep it short.
Well, sometimes you gotta you break the rule every once in a while. But I wanted to say real quick on Saturday, look for that loyalists video / drone shots / golf cart ride. It's just a fun video. It's easy. It's quick.
And Jason's been doing a fabulous job
Working-
keeping the content
working
coming.
the tail off.
Yeah, we're
Much more to come.
yeah.
All
and-
the shorts will start coming out soon.
Yep.
I got shorts for everybody.
No, that's
And
tremendous.
then we've got another video. It'll be the turtle video. It's a really nice video. The captain and Iphigenia, they're
Nice
feeding
streaming.
the turtles, squid, and feeding the what do they call it, stingrays.
Yeah, there goes all my boxes of squid. I noticed.
Yeah, you saw how
That's a
high he
5-pound
saw-
box
He
of
had
squid.
a box of squid. He brought one. He's like, oh, I gotta bring this.
Well, that's something.
But it
That's
was kinda
something
nice
for the
footage.
young man that's asking advice about. That is something
Yeah,
that I wish we had. It's on a wish list.
right.
I wish we had a freezer on that boat.
Oh,
But to
like
get a
plug-in
freezer, it'd be like you need a diesel generator, and then you gotta have a diesel
Power
tank.
that's sucking.
So the more you think about it, I guess we're buying a lot of ice.
Yeah. It's just-
But it would be cool. I missed on all my other boats always had freezers.
Yeah, which is so much nicer. You can just remember you had those blocks of whatever the heck it was the
I would make ice.
yeah, you make your ice. What
Yeah,
were they made of?
ice molds.
Ice molds. That's what they're
Yeah.
molds. Those are actually nice because it's a big solid one, and you could kind of use that as the
I had them
base.
at
Yeah, you have to freeze up some of those.
yeah, I had them at the San Sevier
I
Cottage.
remember that.
You
The
know,
coastal karma.
I'm not the Coastal Karma.
The coastal
the
caravan.
condo,
The condo.
coastal condo.
The coastal condo.
Everything has a name. We
I
go
know, right?
everywhere
Gives
we
it a little
go.
nickname,
Yeah, and has a
Pretty crazy.
theme, which we don't even know the theme of what we're
So
supposed
yeah,
to
we
be
got
doing.
2 videos coming out. We got another one, a bunch of shorts coming out. We got a lot of content coming.
Yeah,
So
we're
look
having
forward to
fun
that.
too,
Yeah.
and we got the boat show coming up, which we're gonna have so much fun.
That's gonna be
And
October 28th or something.
and our
like that.
boat is
Yeah.
going to be in the boat show,
Take a ride on
and
the
we're going to
Belladonna.
be. All we want is all access passes,
That's it.
and
You
we're
want
going
to
to
be able
just
to
go.
go everywhere on the
Yeah.
because when you get the all access pass, you see other things that the public
Remember
would never
last
see.
year when we walked into that
The Miami
studio? No, we walked in that
Oh
studio,
yeah.
and these guys like,
Hey,
oh,
what are you guys doing?
what are
over
you
there?
doing in here?
Well, just checking out your little YouTube studio.
And they
here.
had rented this beautiful studio.
Yeah.
So we're going to
ancient
go to that
studio.
studio, and we're going to utilize
gonna
it.
start-
When they're not there, I'm utilizing the
We'll bring our
studio.
camera there. We'll just start setting
Set up.
we just want to use your lights. That's all. Well, these chairs look nice. We'll use the. Oh, got a nice.
It was
table.
nice. It was all leather,
Oh,
seating, and stuff.
They had it pretty nicely set up.
Yeah, and
That's for
then,
sure.
but they were
Somebody
like,
spent some money.
yeah, they're like, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, we're just checking it out, man.
Hey, we're gonna be. Hey, we have an all-access pass from Twin V.
Exactly.
Shut up.
You want us on your channel. Matter of fact, why don't we go live right now? How does that sound? We got a camera.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And I want to look at rod butts and rod. I want to
Oh,
look
the
at
rod butts. So
some
like,
fishing equipment.
yeah, I mean,
you know.
Now, what do you want those? Because you have some, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't like the bent butts.
Oh,
I
like
don't
a
like the
45 one.
kind. I have the
The shifty ones that you can move.
yeah,
They're real nice.
and then, but there's also ones that are like $700-800 that we don't have. That I want to look at. I want to hold them in my hand and see. Are they really worth $700-800?
Yeah, that's the real thing about it because you've got some
But
nice
sometimes mine gets stuck. I
Yeah.
can't get them. I got a
ones. Maybe that oil
hammer.
where you had that
Yeah.
pin oil or something, or maybe put a drop on there or something.
But I'm interested in
Salt water
rods.
will get it,
Like
you know?
reels, I don't care that much about.
Yeah,
You
got
know,
enough of those anyway.
We use all Daiwa stuff. And I would use something else, but I just happen to like Daiwa. And Daiwa, Penn used to be the more affordable,
Yes.
but Penn's high price and Daiwa's in the middle now.
Yeah, and Dan was still making a great product.
Yeah. No, it's great, and it's
fabulous
mid price,
But they're
but-
nice.
But our rods, I want to get into and get some better rods,
Yeah.
and find out about the butts. And some of those rods we're using are too short, but I only paid $100 for them, so maybe we'll put up with $100 short rod. But
Well,
I think we need longer poles for the trolling poles.
yes, those you want. Well, because you could use the outriggers. Is that what they call the outriggers?
Yeah,
I mean, I now after I seen Austin use them and set them up, I can see how the potential's there for
they're
them.
cool. They're cool
'Cause they
when
set
it
the
knocks
line
down
way
too,
out.
like
But
when
as soon
something
as
hits
you
it.
catch a fish, it becomes a normal setup.
Yeah.
So you still have to deal with your other
The short
lures that
poles.
are out there.
I think we need longer poles, like 2 foot longer,
Yeah.
a good bit.
Especially for the I don't know, but yeah, I think it's.
I actually
motors
bought
work
those
better
short poles though to get the butts, because they were $100,
Right,
and I got the butts, and the butts were like $200.
right.
So they came with butts, so I didn't really care about the poles, but now I'm stuck with these poles that are short, and now I do care about the poles.
Now you're like thinking, well, maybe this. Might
So
be
I want to look at some so we do have a purpose.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a new boat.
not this year. Not this year.
No.
We
But
still
we're gonna
gotta
get,
work this one out.
yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Next year, maybe we can think about those.
But I am going. We're gonna go have a good time, and I want to see my buddy.
I love the idea that your boat is going to be part of the Twin V experience.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. Like when you go to their booth, we're going to be there. We're going to have our little setup at their booth, and then people can go for a ride. It'll be over there, But how cool is that?
we're gonna interview people too.
Yeah, as people come by, we'll be live streaming.
What's your deal?
Well, we're essentially going to be live streaming.
Yeah,
And so as people walk by, if they want to ask you a question about your 400 GFX2, we'll have pictures.
and
of
we're
it.
not gonna say, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, what are you doing? Get out of here. No, we'll invite them
We'll
on.
be friendly.
Yeah, come on. You're now part of the content. We'll
Yeah,
ask you questions.
and suddenly our 30-minute thing is 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember I don't know if you saw, I sent you a message on it. Like when you want to go for 2, 4, 5 hours live streaming, yeah, if it's a normal one like we're doing today, sure, we can do it on occasion. But when you're doing it at an event like that, man, we just live stream all day.
Yeah, we
Keep it
we don't
live.
ever plan on going
Yeah,
long either.
yeah.
We really don't.
I
You
mean,
know, like today we were planning on
just
being 45 minutes.
we're at an hour and 45 minutes. Or an
Are we
hour,
really?
well, hour and
Holy
30.
mackerel.
Hour
But
and
you know
30.
what it is? The
We're having
talk
fun.
flowing, and
Yeah.
and we're talking about all boat stuff.
Yeah, it's all the things we have to talk about anyway. So
Yeah,
we're good.
and I am long-winded, but we're having a good time,
That's
and
what's important.
you know, we're because you know what it is? We have fishing interest, boating interest, Mercury
Drone
interest,
cameras.
drone interest,
Oh.
camera interest.
Oh.
We have a lot going. This is a hell of a hobby.
This is a hell of a channel.
No, it really is,
Yeah.
and I want to thank everybody for being a part of it, and for the thunder's booming.
The thunder's going
We're not at
crazy.
war or anything; it's just thunder.
Yeah.
But you know, and we're having a good time with it, and it's a really great hobby. And it's what's interesting too is we have Captain Kid, I call him, our young man captain, who's 20, and you know, so I think it's pretty cool that we have Shad's like you're like 50, and Shad's
5, I think, or something.
yeah around that neighborhood. I'm 75, so this is a cool hobby that Captain
Go
Kid's
around and-
20 years old,
Yeah.
all the way up to 75, and everybody's in the middle,
Yeah.
and we all do get along good. I don't ever feel like I don't try and you know do backflips off the boat
No.
or off the
Wow.
dock like everybody else does.
Let Affinia do that one.
Yeah, you know, but I
She's
mean,
good at it.
we're I think we really have a good mix and a good thing going. I really do.
Yeah.
You know, inadvertently too, I might add. We didn't plan this
No,
out.
no.
It's just how it worked out.
It's just the turtle video. Affinia does this backflip. Like I was impressed. It was a very well formed backflip. Like off the
She's
dock.
very
You saw that video?
athletic.
Yeah.
She's very
So
athletic.
you'll see that on the turtle video that's coming
Yeah.
out early next week.
Yeah,
So you'll see that.
and we're just having a really good time, and those young folks are so respectful, and they're having a good time. They're
Yeah, you think
enjoying
that, yeah.
themselves, and it's so different
You
than
wouldn't think that. Yeah.
than like the Palm Beach experience I had.
Oh, well, it's a different ball game.
Different ball game down in
Yeah.
Key West. Different. It's
Well, different people, different
yeah,
attitudes,
different time in your
lifestyles.
life. You know,
Yeah,
it's just good. It's really
yeah,
good.
This is we're very down to earth. We have a lot of jokes flying around. You know, so
A
it's
lot
cool.
different deal than the big boats. The Twin
Oh,
V
yeah.
is this fellow that was asking about Twin V.
Mhm.
You know, forget the money part of it too. But I mean, it's the best deal. But the Twin V is just you just jump on it, boom,
And go.
wave it down. We don't even have keys, do we? We just hit
You used to.
some switch or some
Well,
shit.
there's
I know how
now
to.
there's some special switches in it.
I know how to turn it off. I never
Remember
turn it
we
on.
used to have the remote. We don't really use that anymore.
Yeah.
We bypass that because the remotes, which were very interesting and an idea, but it's like a key fob, and they weren't very well made, and the power button actually stopped working very quickly. So
Early on,
early, like we're talking like
when we got the
the
boat.
first month or two, essentially, and then so we've now had it bypassed, so we have a different way to turn on the systems of the boat.
But you know that guy
with
that
just a few
fixed
switches.
that, I don't remember his name
Well, there are keys
or
for
the
it, too.
company.
Yeah.
But whoever's in charge of that did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
And we've never even that's why I don't even remember his name because that was
It was
fixed
fun.
so long
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
But the boat is you just jump on it and go. You come back. I don't even have to squirt it off. The boatyard
Yeah, the
squirts it off.
boatyards. Well, they pull it as soon as you're done. They pull it out of the water. They'll hose it down. Get all the muck off of it, and then they'll store it for you. I mean, you have to clean it yourself, the rest of the interior and all that.
Can't leave any squid in that.
No.
But we haven't done that yet.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna
Have
call
we?
out Austin on this one.
Oh, have we?
There was, yeah,
Oh,
he cleaned
boy.
it up. Well, what happened was we were in the Bahamas. We had gone fishing the day before, and we had squid in the little cup holders.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
no,
it
I
was
didn't know
left in
about
there.
that.
It was cleaned up quite.
Well, you know, I
That's why
gave
all these flies were on it.
I
I'm
gave
like,
my
"Oh
daughter
God."
the one who lives in
Got rid of it.
Texas. I gave her a car because on the back of Suburban,
Yes.
there's like the seats go into a
Yes,
floor.
yes.
I had squid in the back,
Oh,
and it ran into there. I
no.
could never get the smell out of that car.
Oh, must have been
So
great.
you know, I dealt with it. I gave it to my daughter.
He's like, oh, yeah.
Here's a free car. Free
It's a nice
car.
car. It's beautiful. You love it.
Just wear
little
nose
perfume or
plugs.
something in there, you know?
Holy mackerel!
Yeah.
And they still call it the Squidmobile,
Oh,
and it still has an odor in
it
it.
still has a fish
Yeah.
scent to it.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Well, luckily, it was in a cup holder and it was cleaned out. But
Yeah.
all the flies are getting there because we got on the boat and we didn't notice right away. You were prepping the boat.
Those flies will come from a
and I'm
mile
thinking,
away for
there's a
squid.
lot of flies around here, and all of a sudden we catch
Oh
this
my
like
gosh.
smell of like fish. And we're
See,
thinking like, oh, I wonder where that's coming from. There must be a dead fish around here. And all of a sudden we see this hive of flies.
Oh,
like,
no.
What's in there? I'm like, oh, some old squid in there. So we sprayed it out, cleaned it, washed it.
you know what? That's probably
Nobody
not.
knows.
That's probably not a good spot to put squid,
On the
And
cup holders now.
because they have a tube that goes down to the bilge.
Oh yeah, because it could get funky too. Yeah, or get full or jammed up. Or
Don't
whatever.
worry. That's why they invented bleach.
Yeah, we'll just bring a little. Just what you need is a little Tupperware.
Yeah,
thing or
Tupperware,
something.
yeah.
Just put it in that and off you go. So.
Yep. All right.
All right, we're landing the plane.
We keep doing this. This is,
All right.
you know what it is. That's what it is. This is a
It is.
hobby. You
It's
know,
all part of it, man. We're having
It's a-
conversation.
it's a damn hobby
Yeah,
with a lot of moving parts.
there always is.
All right. Thanks, folks. And we'll try and do better next time and be more punctual. Because
Punctual.
chat says not to go long-winded.
Hey,
Yeah.
but chat doesn't realize reality here.
And you know what else, chat?
Reality is we go on with.
And here I am going off subject, but not really. Chat says we're not allowed to put anything in front of our videos, like Bob Harvey Channel.
No, why
Hey,
not?
screw you, Chad. It's
What do you
my
mean?
channel.
Like, why?
He says it's counterproductive, like for our thumbnails to have writing on them and stuff.
Oh, just keeping a clean photo with no.
No writing, but that's our stock and trade.
Oh,
I feel like.
I didn't know that. So that's something in the
Well,
future.
according to him,
we can
but we
change
don't have.
things.
No, I don't. I don't agree with it. I like the way
Like-
we do it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. We'll keep it going.
I like our way of doing it better.
Well, I guess the thumbnails. I thought.
He says we've junked up, like no, he didn't say junk, but we're like
thumbed up them.
busied up the thumbnails with
I
writing
thought those were
across
good.
them.
So
But-
I can remove them. I mean, moving
No,
forward.
but
I like them.
I think
They
it's
look
our
fine.
signature.
Yeah, and you
We
can
haven't had
see
any
different
complaints.
topics.
We haven't had any complaints
No, I thought.
other than from him,
Well,
from Chad.
what does chat know?
He knows an awful lot,
does know?
unfortunately.
We'll take it with a grain of salt, but interesting idea, chat.
You know what? We'll probably just be humans
Yes.
and just do our thing.
Well, I don't. I always use them for just all I do is do it myself. I don't use any AI to create anything of our channel, and I think that's
Yeah.
kind of to me that's a pride thing. I mean, we don't use any AI. I mean, a lot of channels now are throwing AI this, throwing AI. This is everything we film is real. It's not.
I did one video with sorry.
Oh, your thumbnail. I
The-
didn't see that.
It's the one. The one.
That's not you.
I
in the
know. I
photo.
know. It's not me in the
It was
photo.
pretty
It's
good.
not my boat.
I
It's
don't know.
so stupid.
But it's
but
fine. Hey,
It,
whatever.
one time, but I was not happy with it.
I was like, it looked like you for a second there. As I'm
Nah.
scrolling through, I said, wait a minute. did
But you know
thumbnail?
what?
Like,
You know what?
that's
I
actually
did
pretty
that.
Good, but I'm like, that's not Bob.
No, I did it during baseball season,
Oh, is that what it was?
and I was busy watching baseball, and I
Yeah.
just had to throw it up.
That's a fake Bob.
Yeah, it's fake. And
That looks cool. It's
it's-
fine. It's all fine.
well, we did it. I tried it once, and
Yeah.
I was not happy with it.
But
You
all,
know.
all good. You got to learn. You got to figure it out. It's pretty cool though.
No.
All right, we're gonna land it.
Okay. Thank you. Crash
All right.
landing. Foam the runway.
Thank you. And
Okay.
what's the famous thing we always say? Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. But that's another thing too. I was
Oh, wait,
supposed
we
to.
got more.
I was supposed to have a big call to action.
Oh,
To
wow.
we need watch hours, and like Jerry Lewis telethon. We need the money.
We'll do.
you know.
We'll do. You know what we'll do is we'll do another. You know what you and Austin can do next time. You guys are going to do a live stream on your own. Do the hours report. Remember, you get to the 960. We started at 960. Now we're at 1,070,
Yeah.
and that was only a week ago, or it was right before the
Yeah.
Bahamas trip.
We're
So,
we're doing good,
Yeah.
but we need to get to 4,000 by February, or at least to 3,000, because a lot of the
you
features
want to
on,
get at least monetized in the minimalist
yeah.
way, and then get to the next one after.
not for making money, but all the features.
Yes.
We can't do anything like with fans,
Links.
like with fans and
Yeah.
super chats. I don't even know what that is, but
You
we can't
even-
do
you can't
any of
even
the
merch
features.
those
No,
things.
we
You
can't do
put any links.
We can't do any features.
I mean, it opens the door. The 3,000 opens the door to be able to bring on sponsors to the channel.
Jerry Lewis.
Do you want Jerry Lewis on? We can bring him on.
Yeah, no,
and
but
we'll
you
have a
know,
link.
but
And you
we-
can do
we- yeah.
collaborations with other people too.
and that's what we want to do. We can't even do a collaboration with another channel
Yeah, you
because
gotta-
they
you
won't
gotta
let us.
monetize. Yeah, you're going to be monetized to at least
Yeah,
start that. But once you get to that 3,000 level, the features open. It's not about money; it's about features.
yeah,
And then eventually,
That's
it all
exactly
becomes,
right.
You get to the money. You get to the money aspect of things, but the features.
so we
allow you
need to
get
get,
there.
we need a,
3,000.
like, so we need,
2,000.
I was going to say like 1900, something like that.
But we can do it, man.
Well, and we had till February
Yeah.
1st.
We just have to put, things like, I think the boat show is really going to help us. Doing a live stream at the boat show, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And of course, more fishing videos, more content.
And Chad says we're allowed to just like talk and ask for everybody to support the channel and watch, like, but we're not allowed to say, don't go and turn it on and go, on a trip to California or something. That's
you
what.
can do it on occasion. Watch your playlists.
Yeah,
Just
or
turn the volume
playlists
down
are
if you want on occasion.
Yeah.
I really think our videos are they're pretty entertaining.
Try
to
and
watch.
stay awake for our videos,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
But
We know we
anyway,
keep them a little long and they're a little bit slower paced at times, but it's just the content. We're just allowing it to go.
and if you're into this hobby,
Yeah,
really,
you
it
gotta
is.
stick with it.
I mean, so basically our hobby list is drones, cameras, boats, fishing equipment,
And Bahamas.
Bahamas. Other than that, we're gonna like.
And eventually, we're going to wean ourselves into the elusive wahoo, and of course,
Oh no, we're going
and
fishing.
of course, sword fishing.
So you know what's so crazy? I see other channels and they're having to have groups to get together to figure out ideas. We gotta like stop, tamp our ideas down because we have too much. We
Yeah.
actually have, because of the intersection of all these hobbies, we have too much.
But you know what, though? As it's not. Here's the thing with the Bob Harvey channel, it's the Bob Harvey channel. It's not anything else. But so it's your interest. It's your
Yeah.
channel. So enjoy the journey, as they say.
And then, I want to point out that it's not my fault that they had a boat show in the end of October. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. You didn't
No.
do it. But we're going to be there.
Oh, we're gonna be there. We're so looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
And can I fly the drone inside of the convention center?
Yes, but they won't let you. Maybe with the all access pass.
Because people
we
be
can
like,
do that. Oh, yeah, man. Because they say it'll be for safety reasons. They're not going to let you. But man, that would be amazing to fly that drone up above everybody like that.
Oh, that
and kind
would
of do
be.
this cool
and
shots.
go into like the,
Yeah,
go
into a
into this
boat or whatever,
booth or the
yeah.
Grady White booth.
They make these little drones
Yeah,
that are actually with all the protection on them.
yeah.
Maybe you should look into one of those.
Quadcopter.
Yeah, I think they're a DJI product too.
Yeah, they're small.
They're small. Imagine
They're
flying
real
that around.
noisy though because of that.
Yeah, they
overhead
got a
thing.
high pitch to them.
Yeah.
Where this has got more like, you can tell the pitches, the differences of the drones. The slightly smaller drone that we have makes a little bit higher pitch. This one makes more like a low hum.
It has some power.
It's powerful.
Tell you what, it don't weigh nothing without the battery. That battery's heavy.
But it lasts 20 minutes too. So it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And now that it's gold, has its gold accents.
Man, it's gonna look pretty cool.
You know, it's
With the
going to
right
look like
stickers on
it's going to
there.
look like an old Chrysler from the 70s.
Old Chrysler.
You know,
all gold and
it's a
flashy.
Crown Vic.
Yeah, it's a Crown Victoria.
Do you remember how junky the interiors were on
Oh, with the
Chryslers?
plush, with all the
Plush.
and all the buttons.
Dude, we got to
that they
get
put
some
on 'em.
velour hanging, like
Yeah,
some
it's all
velour and
interior.
shit. You
Yeah,
know?
gold interiors.
Yeah,
you know,
gold
wood
lame. Yeah,
paneling
wood grain,
everywhere.
fake wood grain.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
That's what we're doing. Poor drone.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to fly by with his.
Yeah, with the subscribe. That actually could be cool. We could like mount that on there somehow underneath it, and it could just be flying with subscribe.
Yeah. Towing him around. We'll get some 300-pound tests. It'll go around your neck
Yeah.
3 times.
Are you going to subscribe? Okay,
And
well,
it's
let
like-
them go. Let them go.
It's not our fault. The two hobbies got together.
Right.
See, we got to stop.
We gotta stop.
Okay.
All right, we'll land the plane.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time.
You know what it is? We're having too good a time.